I am sure sports. You know me there. I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you a go love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick-Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick-Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right, greetings, and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am Maninsman, and this is the watch along to the World Championship. We have a whole host of panelists that will be joining us for this watch along. We have Pioneer, we have Preacher, we have Dave, we have Chris Lynch, we have Countryman, and we may have a very, very special guest. But as usual, I have to come on and just big up the sponsors of this video. The sponsors are Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it the most. You can call Prestige Finance at 876-884-7390. They're located in Lynch, St. Catherine, Jamaica, and they're offering you loans of up to 200,000 Jamaican dollars. Yes, to help you with all your back to school purchases and fees. Listen, and guess what? If you tell them that you heard about them from I Am Sure Sports, there's no processing fee, same day processing, and only 0 to 4% interest rate. Also to Launch Legacy. Launch Legacy is out there in Canada. Launch Legacy is where they handle risk and seek legacy. So for all your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA, visit Launch Legacy. Are you at launchlegacy.com, or you can call or text them at 647-989-0782. Launch Legacy is where they will get your money to start working for you when you stop working for money. Big up to all the persons in the comment section already. Fresh got up and active. Unseen Sports TV is in the building. Bless up yourself, and to all of those who are watching and you have not yet made a comment, that's all good. Remember, people, as usual, we don't like to pause, break, or stop our broadcast to tell you about likes and subscriptions and all of that. So right up front, listen, once you come on, you hit that X, right? And once you hit the X, you get to like the video and you come back to the stream. All right, big up Demo Dre 9 in the building. We see Pioneer is here, but we have Dave, so let me bring on Dave. Dave, welcome to the show. First time.
Yeah, man. Well, first time as one of your panelists, but I've watched the show over and over.
Yeah, People, if you don't know, this is Dave is a gospel singer. Not only that, but this man worked from Westmoreland to St. Thomas to help people who are needing pillows and all of them fantastic things he does across the parishes. Big up yourself, sir. Man, I got
Yeah, man, no problem.
this channel is so blessed. You understand me? We just need to pray for pioneers and need to come on the God side right now.
It will soon come, man.
Yeah. But Ishmael, respect. We will be talking tomorrow. Ishmael just lost his father up there in Whitehall Avenue. I think his father was 92 years old. You know, one of those persons, one of the pioneers in making blocks. You know that those block things, he made his own little thing to put the cement in to make blocks up there and serve many people in the community. So big up. We have the singer, we have the pastor, and we have the preacher, and we also, I don't know what to call pioneer right here. No, we have the pioneer.
The soon to be.
Respect, gentlemen. Yeah, pick up there.
Yeah, man, blessing.
Pioneer is the credible one.
All right. Mr. Credibility. I've got changed the name now.
Mr. Credibility.
I'm going to give you Mr. Credibility, guys.
I just want to say, and I'm going to do this on my football show tomorrow, but after my video this morning, the JFF actually posted an official apology on.
Great, man.
Yeah. I saw that.
But it shows, man.
Yeah.
It shows what impact a show like yours can have. It shows that when people make their voices be heard, then the powers that we have to listen and to react. Now, gone are the days when them can just take things for granted and sweep under the counter. The voices are being echoed, and they are being echoed loudly. And as a result of that, we get response from them. This is how we know that pressure can be brought to bear to effect changes, Bridget.
Yep.
And let's sit down and take things from these
I totally agree.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, gentlemen, but this is a track and field show, so the people say they don't want to hear from me because I only know about football. So I'm going to be leaving you, except that has the Jamaica team lodged any appeal for that 800 meters? Because wasn't the Jamaican impeded as well?
Yeah, we haven't seen anything official yet. But I guess
I was waiting to hear his story. I haven't seen the interview with him because I suppose too one of the argument would be after the whole incident, he was actually in second place. So I don't know how much credit they're gonna give to the incident, how much it affected him, unless there was some pain or something that he was going through that maybe took effect while he was in the race. So we don't know, but we'll have to wait on his interview.
Gentlemen, we acknowledge the presence of SSP Steve McGregor, who is also joining us in the stream tonight. The man who is very, very knowledgeable on track and field, the man who rated track and field achievement highly. SSP, welcome forward for the second time to I Am Sure Sports Bridget.
I respect. I'm still in the vehicle, but I couldn't miss it, my friend. I'm here.
All right, respect. I'll give thanks to your presence.
Yes, welcome. Listen, I don't know, Pioneer, I don't know how you're going to take it. So, it's in your hands now. Welcome to everyone and thanks for joining. I'm going to be in the production area. But you saw the relay practices.
Yeah, we saw you and Blake earlier. I saw just a clip. I didn't see much. I saw one clip of Blake, of Hakeem Blake, passing to you and Blake. It was said that Blake had swelling in his leg. Was surprised that he could be participating in relay practice so early, even though in the clipping that we saw, he wasn't actually running. He was just trying to receive and jogging lightly. So that's a good sign for us. I heard Jordan Ford making mention of them trying several combinations. We'd love for them to get it right. I think the relay is starting Saturday. So we'd love for them to get it right. They have a couple of days to get it right. Whatever combinations they need to use, I think we need to get it right. The men, as it stands right now, Virgin, looking like we're not going to be able to garner a medal on the male side. That wouldn't be a good look for Jamaica. We hope that
That's their best. That's their best hope. It really is. It really
Best hope.
is our best hope for the males. But I am a bit skeptical about you, and I'm hoping that he gets fit by the release. But I would have hoped that if somebody that is certain of fitness is there, I'll feel more comfortable. But if that's what they have to do, they have to do that.
I agree. I agree with you.
SSP, I don't know if you guys heard, but the first report when it was spoken of his uncle, the report that I got immediately said he would be ready for the relay. So I am wondering if
he would or wouldn't.
Huh?
He would or he wouldn't.
He would be. He would be available for the relays. So immediately I started wondering if it was more a mental issue than a physical one. Maybe he just felt the 200 was a waste of time. He wasn't in form to medal. So I don't know.
What happens is when you have an Achilles issue and it's acting upon you, doing any curve, running around any curve presents a challenge with pressure on that Achilles. And the 4x1, you know what I mean, depending on the leg, more than likely you'll just be running one straight race. So I think that's part of it too.
Okay. Good point.
Yeah.
I've noted preacher is that he was drawn in seat. He was drawn in lane the extreme middle inside lane 1 or 2, whichever lane.
I think it was 2. Yeah, lane 2.
So he was drawn in the extreme inside lane, which would have served as a further disadvantage for him. So it could have been looking at all of that could have been a strategic move where they looked at it and said, listen, you're not expected to do much in the 200. You struggle in the heat. Let's just pull you out of the heat, the semi-final, seek a medical exemption, try and get you as fit as you can get, and let we just give it one big go for the relay. But what you just said is kind of instructive still, because Mannings made the same point last night that we should probably run our best fit team early for the heats, and then see what happens, see what time we get, how those athletes look, and if we think that we have a chance based on the team that we run, then we'll probably run the same team in the finals. When we look at it, gentlemen,
just to add to that though, they did say that they had to drain fluid from his
Achilles.
From his Achilles. So there is some serious. There's
something is wrong then. Oh,
yeah, something is wrong. I don't know how significant it is, but I would prefer that we run the heats because if we can't qualify without him, I don't think we're gonna medal with him.
That's a good point.
Management. If you don't qualify, you're not going nowhere. You're going to do. What you can do.
Yeah, but here's my
you
point.
have to qualify.
I am saying that if we cannot qualify without you and Blake, I don't think we can medal with him. I think we'd still qualify with him, but we wouldn't medal. We have to.
Yeah, but gentlemen, realistically.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree.
Hold on, preacher. Stick up it. Let's look at what we have on offer, gentlemen. We have Akeem, Blake, and Civil is probably amongst the top 7 fastest men in the world this year. And then we have a Bailey Cole and a Conrad Jones who ran 10 flat earlier. So if on the bigger picture, we probably feel one of the stronger teams in the based on who we have, even without him.
I agree with that.
Horace Countryman Holmes in the chat. Big up yourself. Gonna have.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Medical staff. That's what Countryman is saying. We think that even without Blake, we still can feel a pretty strong team.
I agree with that, Pioneer.
Yeah, it's too risky to use, Juan. Too risky, and it's the only chance we have for a male medal. So I think we should put our fittest out here. We're probably the best button changing country in the world. Really, we run really for breakfast, So if we pass the baton good with these youngsters that we have, we stand a chance of hitting the board.
Definitely so. I agree with you. As I mentioned, button changing. One of the concerns we saw it. They were highlighting a bit of it in the clip that we saw in the relay practices. Was that they were saying because Akeem Blake was from one of the non-traditional track and field schools. For those who don't know, he went to Merlin
Right.
High School
Yeah.
in Lano. They were saying that he has little or no experience passing the button. Most of our other athletes would have gone through the champ system, run on relay teams at various age groups, and would have had that experience over the years. He, on the other hand, as a newbie, basically a newbie to track and field, not going through that kind of high school training and going through that high school system that has a history of relays. So they were suggesting that what they probably should do, and I had that idea, even without this concern, running him on the final leg. He has pretty good foot speed. If he gets the button, I can't see many people running him down and pass him. So I think they should stick him on the anchor leg and make sure that he receives, but not really have the challenge of passing. Welcome, Chris Lynch. Welcome forward.
Yeah, man. Big up to the man, man. Preacher, pioneer.
Yeah, we have a full house tonight. Chris. All experts and officials and others. We have Dave.
Yeah, big up Dave.
Yeah, blessing, Chris. Bless.
Yeah, man, I'm always hear Dave, but I never yet see him. You know, the first man I see Dave. But you know, it's the man who the track and field, man.
Dave and myself and Preacher was on.
Yeah, me da listen on you know.
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, man, from here, from them put out the advert, I say, I can't miss it, you know, so.
Yeah. But Pioneer, how much, all right, fine, young Blake might not have been on the champs circuit, but every runner in Jamaica have been involved in relays from primary school, come straight through. I think it's a part of our culture. I don't know, we have always been, Soup made the point, we have always been a good button changing country. And I think it's because of that culture coming from primary school right up. Do you think that is so much of a factor?
Yeah, man, for him. Because obviously, remember, from all indications, he got it. We don't know how much track and field he did in primary school to start. And Merlin actually not being one of those schools.
A traditional,
Yeah, probably wouldn't even have had a relay team at West Champs at all. You understand? So he comparable to the other gentlemen who would have been going through it for years. Because I was watching the clip of him trying to make a pass off to Ewan Blake, and I think they missed it twice. So
really?
Let's not gamble on that. Man, things stick him on the ankle leg, have him receive a pass. Remember, there was a point.
Just sticking Genevieve Russell is up in the first semi-finals of the.
Also, have Dalila Mohammed in this semi-final also.
Genevieve. Yeah, I don't think she's that fit though in a Pioneer. Mohammed, I want to run. No, Mohammed, I don't think she's at her best. But let's see how she runs.
Yeah,
but Russell is looking good.
Yeah, my Russell is looking really good. If Dalila Mohammed then at the farm, I think there might be a medal and offer for us here. You know what, McLaughlin and Femke Ball probably out of class, but well, up until this point of the race at the 200-meter mark, Mohammed is looking quite good. She's leading comfortably.
Mohammed is back, man. Unlike Warhome, who never really ran. With Mohammed's situation, her camp has indicated that she is in the
struggling a little bit.
She is in good shape. Mohammed is in good shape.
I love her coach.
Come, Jennifer. You can't come, Jesus. Russell will get third. She run out of it third.
War room, but I must know when I call the man war room like him go to Russia.
Varho.
CC also. CC, welcome forward, CC.
So, who would be your four to start the relay to do the heats for the 4x1?
Include Kemar Bailey Cole in the team. We already had.
You're talking about on the male side or the female side?
Male side, man. We soon talk about female.
Yeah, include Kemar Bailey Cole in the team. We already have the three who finished 1, 2, 3 at trials. So just include Kemar Bailey Cole on that. Instead of Johan Blake.
We were talking about that last night. We have a small dilemma where that is concerned, because when I look at the 4 gentlemen who we will probably stick on the team, Kemar Bailey Cole, Conrad Jones, Civil, and Akeem Blake. We don't have a curve runner there, and we don't have a starter. So we have to use people to fill spots. All right. I've never seen Conrad Jones run a 200 meter. I've never seen Kemar Bailey Cole run a 200 meter. I've never seen Akeem Blake run a 200 meter.
I personally would actually use Akeem Blake to start the race. Listen, if you at some point you're gonna have to just pass the button. I know we're saying that he's inexperienced and it might be best for him to finish the race. But Akeem Blake is 998. Start this race. Give us your best start that you can possibly give us at 998. I mean, if you're handing over to Oblique Civil should be able to keep us in the race on the back stretch. Then you Kemar Bailey Cole, with the experience that he has, he has run on. Yeah, make Kemar Bailey Cole run that curve.
No, man, Bailey Cole is certain for the back, for the straight, man.
That is what I was thinking to say.
That's where
Oblique Civil have the pit. Oblique Civil is our best athlete in that 4. You know? I take him out of the straight.
But listen, I know we have a good coach there, so we are kind of speculating that will do the pick. But my experience looking at it is that Bailey Cole should run the backstretch. The way in which he runs upright. So if he doesn't anchor the relay, he must run the backstretch.
One of those two. One of those two.
Bailey Cole.
One of the straight.
Yeah, one of the straight. Anchor or the backstretch, but none of the curves are Bailey Cole.
So who we're going to put on the curve? We're going to put Oblique Civil and that.
One of the short runners. Blake or Civil, the charter runners.
Well, I agree with you on having Civil on my second leg.
Yeah, because you want your fast. No, you want your fast.
I agree with having Civil on my second leg.
That is why I'm telling you we have a dilemma, because ideally, as an ideal situation, you would want to have your fastest runner run the longest leg, and more than likely we can convert that second leg into the longest leg by receiving early and passing late.
Right.
However, we have a bigger dilemma now when we say who's gonna run the curve, because if we're saying we don't want Akeem Blake to be handling the button twice, that means that take him off at the third leg complete. And I don't think Bailey Cole is a good curve runner. So unless you're gonna say trust Conrad Jones to run the curve, I've never seen him run a 200 meter, but we trust him to run the curve. He's a stats athlete that would have been involved in relays.
Civil would have run the 200 in a Pioneer. I'm sure they are going to probably play with Civil.
Civil run the 200. I've never seen him.
I've never seen him do the 2.
He run the 200 at champs level.
Oh,
I've never seen him do 200. But that would mean that we'd probably have to use Bailey Cole and anchor. If we now use Bailey Cole in the box stretch, we'll use him on anchor.
Yeah, we could do that. But
it's a little dilemma. In terms of the foot speed, gentlemen, I don't think we have a problem with the foot speed, but where our problem comes in is with the placement.
Yeah.
There's no obvious starter on that relay team, because Bailey Cole is not a great starter. Conrad Jones would probably be the best option to start, but if we use him to start, then who do we use around the curve? So we have, we were suggesting.
What about Akeem starting?
So is Blake out? We know that Blake is out or what? Because I don't hear Blake.
We're just going on the assumption that they pull. Well, we saw Blake in relay training today, Chris. But we'll just
put him in there. You can't go on the assumption. If he's not relay training, he's not going to run.
Well, we have to use Blake on the bend. He ran the bend in 2011.
And if you have a foot problem, it is risky for the Ben, and the Ben is his best leg when he's fit, you know. And I'm thinking any leg that you'd run in a team like that, it had to be the turn leg. And if there is where his problem lies, if nothing at the team, none at all.
That is what I think.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
We were looking at Rashid Dwyer last night. We were looking at Rashid Dwyer for the curve. We were looking at that last night. But when you saw how he ran in the semifinals, obviously he's not in good shape and him having some issues.
Yeah.
More than likely, they're not going to run Yohan in the heats because obviously they want him to get as much rest as possible.
Gentlemen, just to switch a little bit. Just looking at the just concluded semi-final of the women's 400 hurdles. Jenny Russell ran third, 54.66. A little bit pedestrian with the quality that I've seen so far in these hurdles. Unless she had heavy legs, unless coming off the first round yesterday, she probably weighed heavy on her. But I'm seeing people running 53 high and 52 for joke. I have a concern that she might not qualify. She actually third. So
well, it's still early days, and she did what she should do to qualify to come third. Let's see how the other one goes.
It stopped two doing so.
No guarantee. But if you are going to qualify with the best time, you have to wait to see the other. So she has done probably the best that she could have done to come third. So let's see how the other the other two.
Semi-final two semi-final two is a little bit competitive. You have Femke Ball, you have Shamir Little, we have Rochelle Clayton on the outside. We have the British lady, what's her name? But this is gonna be one of if the person who I had the greatest concern for in qualifying was Clayton, considering that she'll be running out of lane 8.
And she's not at her best. She's not looking.
She's not looking sharp.
Yeah.
She's not back to her 2020. Even though she ran a PB earlier this year still, but to me she looked better. I don't know if it's because the competition would have gotten better, because the standard of these are the 4 hurdles for women have gotten better since she won that bronze medal in 2019.
Look on Britton Wilson, pioneer.
Yeah.
That's my little athlete.
She's
From my side of the world.
She's in the semi-final too, Chris.
From my side, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look out for her. My side of the world she come from, so big for her.
Clayton look like Clayton has gone out hard. Let's see if she can make it.
Yeah, she gone out real hard. I wonder if she can hold it in the stretch.
Well, she in a lane 8, so she have to go hard still.
She follow her best friend, man, Jahil. Jahil show her the print, from out there,
Wow.
So
she's actually leading the race now, but the pack is coming now. Here comes Shamir Little and
she's in second.
Yeah, man.
She safe, man. She safe.
See her for second.
See.
She just got kicked on the line, Virgin. But the time is. This is what I'm telling about. You know, so this race alone has eliminated. This race alone eliminated Jenny.
Yeah, that's true.
4 ladies in this race. 52. So Jenny get wiped out right here. Clayton get third. You can't gamble with qualification. 52, 84 by ball. That means all of the other ladies are high 52 or low 53. So Jenny gone.
I can raise a quick point because I'm gonna have to run soon. What do you, since we were discussing relays, looking at the female side, do we go to Brianna or do we go keep Kemba? Because Kemba at 11:25, Kemba run in her semifinals, What do we do? Go to the well-rested Brianna?
We keep Kemba because is the same for the same in terms of starts. She's just as good as Brianna as a starter. So
I make one switch from the relay team last year. I think Lynch should run the curve and Shelly run the box straight. I don't know if they had tried that and they had a problem with the button changes. But for me, Shelly ran the box stretch in 2019.
Yeah.
With a weakened team, with a Sherika Jackson anchoring at that time, a 400-meter run at that time. Saying that team included Janelle Smith and who was the other person who ran the curve? There was another. I don't remember who ran.
White. No, was it White?
Was it Natalia White? I think
I
it
try
might have
remember
been
if I
Natalia
white.
White.
No, Natalia White started it.
Natalia White started, and Janelle ran the curve.
Natasha Morrison run the box stretch.
No, man. Natasha Morrison did run on that.
Yep, she
No,
ran.
man. Not
But
29.
you guys not looking at the biggest dilemma we have in that. We have
What is it?
three out of the 4 main players running the 200. So we are
Oh, yeah.
thinking
Right.
who will not run the eats? And
Shelly
I'm here.
35-year-old.
I am hearing
Shelly
from,
35-year-old
and Lynch
lady.
don't run the-
no, that's not it. I'm hearing from my links that 3 people will not run, because I think you can change up to 3 people, for the eats, So
The thing is, we are so deep, though. We're still
yeah,
no
so
trouble. Once the button go around,
yeah,
should be no
yeah.
trouble.
We have enough
Well,
quality.
that's what we have to hope for. I remember one of the years when we were going for the record, the Eats team caused us to get, I think, lane 7 because they didn't win. But I'm hoping that any team we send will win and give them a good enough lane so we can get the world record. Because that is another thing a lot of people are looking at. We can get the world record with a
Come on,
good team.
we can
Yeah.
we should get the world record.
Well,
All right.
I think one of the biggest threat to the world record, to us getting it, would be the girls have been running from day 1. Today has been their only rest day.
By the way, Clayton ran her personal best.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, 53.
16.
Yeah, so the fact that they have not rested is a factor. And I mean, we're looking at 35, 30, and 28-year-old women, running against some 20 and 21. So that can be a factor.
Dave, I would tell you that Shelly is 35 years young, my brother, not 35 years old. So, motivation jump all of that still not there. I think
Well, that's true. That's true.
Especially if they get that 1, 2, 3 tomorrow.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say, Pioneer. Especially when I don't think when we get the 1, 2, 3 in the 200,
right.
it will put them better. You know what I mean?
I like that too.
Yeah, that's a big point. I have to run, though, gentlemen. I have another platform to run on, but it was good to be here.
Dave, give thanks, my brethren. Give thanks to your presence. We'll be doing this every night at this time until the World Championship is over. So
yeah, man, I'll link up. Tomorrow night, I think I should be free all at tomorrow night. So we can link tomorrow. All right, blessing everybody.
Big up there.
Yeah.
So, to answer your question, so I think the natural order for me, and this is assuming, all right. Firstly, I think the fact that we have most of the ladies who we are considered for reserve have been resting with the hopes that they would have been doing relay practice. So we should have had that going where we have the ladies being fit and ready and sharp with their passes. So, like we said, we get over that hurdle and now we are in the finals. For me, the natural order should be Kemba to Shelly to Ilian on the curve with Sherika doing the ankle leg. I don't know why they chose to switch it up last year to try and use Shelly on the curve, but I think that Shelly even showing now even the form that she's in right now. I think she's showing now that she's our fastest runner.
Yeah, and she's looking good on the curve. I don't know if you guys saw it. Even though she won her semi-final, she looked a little stumbly around the curve. I agree with you. I would rather her on the stretch there, on the back stretch, and make Elaine run the third leg. Yeah, I agree.
It's our most natural curve runner. So I would love to see that team, and I think that team should. Soup, I've been complaining from the other days that Jamaica is nowhere in the history books when it comes to women's sprinting. We don't have none of the records. We have never held a record. Even through our years of having people like Marilyn and Grace Jackson and Cuthbert on the team one time, we never touched the record books. We had Shelley, Sharon Simpson, Karen Stewart, Veronica Campbell, everybody running under 10-9. We still didn't touch the record books. America actually.
But the answer to that is easy.
Hold on, CC. Me, you are super.
Yeah, the answer to that is easy. We're coming from the messed up Russian bloc time, the German, and then the US mess up. So they were within a time where 3 levels of countries were messing up the thing, you know. The Russian bloc, the Germans, and the US with there. So they were going up against some unusual running, for want of a better word, if you understand. So, you know, the natural running was taking place. That is the only reason why they don't have any record. You know what I mean? We were going up against some supernatural things, man.
Yeah, man, they were aided for sure. There's
but
no,
when you look at
nothing.
that now, Soap, in 2012 now, a US team that included one woman who never broke 11 seconds in her life, in Bianca Knight. Alison Felix, who is not a 100-meter runner of any great repute. Mind you, a decent 100-meter runner. In that year, she ran I think it was 10:89 that she ran, or 10:89. I think that's still her PB. And Tiana Bartoletta and the start, who never broke, I think she had 10:79 is her PB. And then Jetta was a speed merchant on that, really. But when we look at how our ladies, especially in 2008 when they messed up the change, they came back in 2012. I think they got the order wrong there too. But when we look at the quality of what we have right now, there's no reason why we shouldn't set that record, broke that record and set it in a place.
Yeah, man. We should have had the female relay record already, but problems with social side within the team, you know the girls always have that little messed up relationship problem and some saltness. But I think we're going to get it right tonight. We'll get it right tonight.
Gentlemen, we're going to have a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I agree with.
I just say, man, a lot of emotion in the team with them things. Yeah. The one thing I don't like is that from Kemba never made the final of the 100-meter. Everybody are called for Kemba like, oh, nobody put him in there really.
So we
Cheyenne Salmon third again. Cheyenne Salmon third in what is a very good time, but she's not gonna make it. At that time it's gonna be like 53.99. Ooh.
Faster than Ross.
Yeah, but she's still not gonna make it because you'll find the two qualifiers will come out of the second heat. So
the second heat?
Yeah,
the second heat is 53, you know.
Huh?
It's in the 53 bracket too, you know.
Yeah, man, but low
more than likely look like she can make it.
Yeah, man, low 53. One big up Michael Nemad, who is in the stream. Michael Nemad is saying Shelly has to anchor if we're going for a world record. Sherika will be better on the back stretch. I disagree with you.
Why Pioneer? Because I actually think that's a good thinking.
All right. You know what I think? Because I think that in terms of what Shelly has over Sherika is the start. I think in terms of raw top end speed, I think Sherika has that over Shelly. Raw top end speed running down a stretch, especially from a standing position. So for me, I think that Shelly has shown us that listen, I don't like the trouble. This is when something is tested and proven, brethren, for me. I like to maintain and sustain and stay with the tested and proven. Shelly has proven to us that on the back stretch, she did it in, and I like how they executed it in 2019. She picked up early and handed off late, which means we got maximum impact of her run on the back stretch. And Sherika picked it up and cantered away home. And that was when Sherika was I think that was the second fastest time Jamaica ever ran in a relay, that 2019 team. So may I say with Sherika's newfound speed and Shelly's 10-6 exploits nowadays, then there's no reason why we should touch that, man. Unless the only reason why I would suggest
you know what I want
issue. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I want? I want them to get the button around and win this gold medal. Whatever time comes after is secondary. Right now, I'm not telling this now. I don't.
Obviously, CC.
That is a given, CC.
Obviously,
no, yeah, but
that is a given.
But me I tell you a lot. But that is a given.
We don't give love for run off to basically win this goal. Just stand up and wait for the button and win the goal. So that is a given.
No, that's why I tell you it's not a given. The last time we tried this thing, but I thought that we wanted to break the record much more than winning the race. And we end
Which
up
one?
fumble button.
Which one was that?
The year when we fumble button, man, I record with
2008, no, but we made a mistake 2008. You see, similar to how we have discussed Akeem Blake now, it was known in 2008 that Karen Stewart has a problem receiving and handing off.
Right there, Pioneer. Same thing with Sherika Jackson. So that's the only disagreement as to why Michael Nemar think. I don't think they want Sherika handing over the button. That's
for the persons
that's
who
why
have
she's. That's why I think she's automatically the anchor.
One pass, I will call it that, and then we move on from there, Bridget. Make we just keep, and as I say, I like to stick with what work. CC. Shelly has shown that she has done well on the unless somebody can tell me that there is a definite issue with Shelly handing off to Ilian. And we have seen Ilian run the curve already. You know. Ilian ran the curve in 2015. You understand? Even though she handed out to Shelly at that time in 2015 on the one. But Ilian has run the curve for us. And I think that Ilian is our best curve runner. And as a result of that, I think that is I like to fit people in the spots that they do best, or in them natural position, so to speak. And I think that the curve is Ilian's natural position. So I definitely would have stick with Ilian. Duckland Senate is saying, I don't want Ilian on my third leg. Sherika all the way. Listen, Ilian. Listen, Duckland Senate. We just mentioned that Sherika have a problem in receiving and passing the ball. So why would you want to give her that leg? I don't think Sherika is as good a curve runner as Ilian either. Even though she might be in better form now. But in terms of
leave that alone, man. You see this flat 4 semis that come up now. I think this is the race that we can get a bronze medal in. Either our two, at least McLeod, or the other MVP one. I think they can get
Stephanie and McPherson.
McPherson. I think they have a chance for the bronze.
It's gonna be really tough. Really tough in us. All right. Shani, you say Shani and Paulina is probably out of class.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You have Sade Williams from Barbados, who has been beaten. I didn't hear.
They are not. She's not much better than our girl. That's why I'm saying they have a shot to.
She has been beating them all year in a so. She beat. I think she beat Stephanie and twice. So Rochelle Clayton has qualified. Clayton qualified. So the time that they put up wasn't the right time. They put up 54. So she's 53, 63. She qualified.
She run a PB. She run a PB now. 53.
Clayton qualified. Oh, so Clayton qualified.
Yes, she run a PB Pioneer.
PB. Okay. So we were expecting 3 in the final. Now we only have 1. Wow. Yeah. So I was saying that Shade.
4 Americans in the final.
Oh. Femke Bowl, I got make sure that there's no sweep for them still. So. Shade Williams is gonna be tough. I think
Sydney's way out of class at this field.
Yeah, but you see the bronze medal in the Pioneer is dependent on how you run the race. If you realize the people who get bronze medal sometimes is either the one who goes out or the one who run for the bronze medal. So I'm thinking that they have a chance. That's the point I'm making. And it's not a certainty, but I think both of them have a shot depending on how they run the race. You know what I mean? Well, they would have to qualify in the semi.
I think they suspect they should.
Yeah, both of them should.
Yeah, should have two.
But you see that girl there, McLaughlin? I think when she runs a flat 4, she'll break the world. That girl bad like he has, man. This year, why come on? The one who was the 52, the one who has the world record for the hurdles, man. The American girl, man, McLaughlin, man.
McLaughlin, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I just get the feeling that she's going to run the flat 4 and she'll go mash up the record.
Her coach said it, you know, so. Her coach said she's running the 400 hurdles this year. She lost the world championship in 2019. So she won the world title. So she's going after the world record again. And if and when she breaks it, we'll switch her to the 400 meter. They're going after the 400 meter world record. So we should have some interesting battles between she and Shani and Paulina come next year in the world championship in Budapest. So yeah, look forward to that one.
Yeah, Sydney ran 400 in college also. Like most of the 4 hurdles, Americans, if you notice, most of them probably them don't run it at the national championship, but in the divisional championship, most time them do the 4 hurdles, 400 double in a Pioneer. I'm so serious them take this thing, 4 hurdles and 400, double up.
Yeah, man. That point you made, we were here in Jamaica talking about overwork athletes. You just look at the kind of workload that they have in that NCCA. Also, massive workload. And I think, mash up Kevona Davis and a couple of others, They have a massive workload in that championship meet,
So, you went out a little while ago, so we never hear it clearly. So what you just said again?
No, I'm saying the workload that they have in that NCCA title there is way up past what we do at champs. You know what I mean? The girls, look at the white girl that they were saying is a great white girl. The one where Shelley dismissed over the 200 last night. Her workload was massive, in that collegiate season, she run everything. Yeah, she run almost everything.
4x1.
And the flat,
I heard
flat 100, flat 200. Yeah.
I heard Bruce James saying this evening that some of these ladies on the collegiate season has run up to 50 races since the season started.
Steiner is one of them, man.
Yeah, man. I feel like that is he was mentioning he was talking about Cherokee Young when he was talking about, but Abby Steiner to me has run more than Cherokee Young. So that is almost like child abuse, Bridget. Trust me, it is.
Yeah, like me just it just come to mind too. Like me I follow the same girl who me I tell her just running the hurdles, the American Britton Wilson.
Yeah.
If our coach at the World Championship inside, why would he let you double at like a conference national, like just to win the conference? He make you run the 400 hurdles and she run the 400 and she win both. But he never need to do that if him have the World Championship inside. She's the 4th fastest all season over the hurdles, So obviously him see where she had the potential to come here a medal, but
I see. McLeod was running 49. Was in 49 shape last year.
Yeah, she look really fit this year though. She's looking good this year. I like the form that she's in.
I hope that she gets it right at the championship in the semi-finals.
I am really carrying her for that bronze medal. You know what I mean? I would love to see how she run here now, but I'm carrying her for the bronze medal in the final.
Especially with that 1 year experience under her belt, having the experience last year of a major championship. So you could almost say
and McPherson though. She has been so close Pioneer. We need her to turn up.
Yeah, what do you guys think about Sharika on that 4x4?
4x4?
Yeah, the finals are the 4x4.
Too much work, so.
Yeah, probably too much work. Yes.
Too much work, man. Remember I said, we're looking at 5 years of consistent championship in us. We have last year, we have this year, we have Budapest next year, we have Paris 24, and then we have Japan 25. So I think a little too much work. I don't think so we should have put her through that.
Like Shani, I throw down the gauntlet.
Yeah, but McLeod, I respond to. McLeod has secure our qualifying spot. Looking decent, looking comfortable, fairly comfortable in a second. Alright, that should get her a decent lane for the final.
A lot of people carrying Paulino to beat Shani, but Shani not looking bad at all.
I am one of those persons, so.
Yeah.
I'm one of those persons who carry Paulino.
Okay. Yeah, Paulino really fit. You know what I mean? That race that she ran in the mixed relay there, she mash up the American where the man care for make something there, she really run. That team that they sent in the mixed relay was a really big team.
Yeah,
really
big
team. Yeah.
What do you think about we and the mixed relay? So let me get the opinion for now. What do you think?
We never take it serious. I have been arguing with some of the coaches down at Eugene because most of them are my friends. I am saying, and I'm categorically making the point, we don't take it serious. We don't take it serious. We could have gotten a medal easily. And any medal for anything, I see a medal, you know, I wonder. Some of our relay men, them not have the chance to get no flat medal. They must go run the thing, run our best team.
And then what make it bad to you know, so the timing between the races. There was so much timing between that and the 400 meter and then the rest. Because even, watch you know, these ladies ran Sunday, they got Monday, Tuesday off, now them running today, Wednesday, then them have tomorrow off and then them run again Friday. And the mixed relays started on Friday. So you could have run Friday, rested Saturday, run Sunday, rest Monday, Tuesday, run Wednesday, rest Thursday and run again Friday. You know, another angle I was thinking about it today. The mixed relays is a new event in us, so brand new event. So the world record, now the mixed relays is not that. That's out of this world. If Jamaica were to feel our strongest team that we could feel, there's a possibility that we probably can break the world record. And in addition to 80,000 to win it, there's also 100,000, an additional 100,000.
Well, I don't think we can win still. I think you're pushing it a little. America should win that every time. Because if America wasn't trying to give Alison Felix a run, then win the race easily. You know? America was doing too much. Because I really, Felix mess up the team still, you know. As good as she is, and the respect. No, but they would have had a bigger lead if Alison, you know, see Paulino run down Alison and mash her.
Yeah, what's that?
But you know
what
that,
I mean? So, and if America send their best team every time they win the race,
but you know that even outside of Alison Felix, the next people in America have in there is not even America best either.
Yeah,
exactly, that's the point I'm making.
Exactly, so that's why I say, why we want to run our very best against people them second best.
No, but we realize that. Hold on.
So we can compete with America, man.
No,
as good as we are, like it.
See, US run them second best and come third. Dominica run them best and win the gold medal. The Netherlands run them best and get the silver medal. I'm saying, Bridget. I'm saying. Obviously, America wanted to use it as some sort of send off for Alison Felix. So if they did that, what they should have done is put either Hatting Moore or Sydney McLaughlin from the last leg, where them know say, oh, we put a strong 400 meter runner. Because they were in position to win. They must say, I run down, the girl get run down and get beaten, you know. If that was Hatting Moore or even Sydney McLaughlin could have jagged the leg there and win it in the bridge. Easy.
Or even Mohammed.
They should have used one of them.
Even little. Them have some. America could have win that running back way, man.
You understand? So for me, yeah, man, Felix did mess it up. Who said this? It's Chris Wayne. I said Felix never messed up that race. It was the last leg runner. When you look at the splits, look at the splits, Chris Wayne. Felix split was slower than the other young lady. So
yeah, man, I just showed them now I say anything bad about Felix.
It was supposed to be a send off, Alice.
Easily.
If you're sending her off, you can't send her off knowing that she's not the best of form and then use another weak link for anchor the race. You should have at least known that she's a possible weak link. So you put a strong runner to finish the thing. So I don't know. Stephanie and Heat are come up now. She in the heat with Paulina. And I think Stephanie and should qualify.
I think this is our last for one of the guys said it earlier. It would be good if she could get a medal. Because she has served us well, you know. She has served us really well.
Definitely.
You know, I would love to see her do well, you know.
She has had some amount of longevity too. Even look at Cleaver. Cleaver from Netherlands, who they are introduced now. Ran the mixed relay in a CC. And she here in the semi-final at the 400.
But as I said, still, I never made my point. You know, I want to cut off my conversation now. But I'm gonna leave the whole really argument by
tell me what you think. All right.
The next point of it is, do these athletes want to run in the race? Because that is the next thing, you know. You can say, yo, use the very best, but do they want to run in the race? If they're saying that, remember now, man, this is an individual. This is this Olympic World Championship. Running is an individual thing. So you make your other events for an individual merit. If you believe, say, yo, boy, if I'm going to that relay there, even though it is couple days from now, I don't know if it is going to give me the same amount of chance for me make the something there. The individual race. And that me really want to do. So at the end of the day, that's the next question to ask.
So CC,
don't want to do it.
What you're saying
You
is
make it sound like I beg them. So I then make that decision are the coaches.
No, the coach. No, we have about the coach. The coach can't. I look at it like this. It's not like football, where it's coach determine who make a team. You understand? Just like the 100 meter, who make the 100 4x1 team. You can't just pick up a random person and just throw them in the team like that. You know, you would have to pass through the other persons who made the team and merit of their placement in the 100 meter final. So you can't just get up and just say, oh, all right, I'm not going to use none of these 4 persons will come first to fourth. I'm going to use 4 random person do the relay. So
TC, what you're simply saying, you know, is that Jamaican athletes and coaches must look at the other nations and realize that they are doing the wise thing and we are doing the wrong thing. Whether it's wrong because we're giving up money. That's the big part of it, brother.
And medals, Chris.
Some people are about in the first round coming home with no medal, no money, and we could have.
So we're gonna have Chris Taylor. We're gonna have Chris Taylor and Nathan Allen around the semi-finals. I would bet your money right now, CC. So now that them make the finals. Now they are gonna come back to Jamaica, and they're not gonna win a medal in the 4x4 either. All right, so they're gonna come back to Jamaica.
Not looking bad.
Yeah, but Cleaver out there now. So Cleaver leading the race over Paulina. So McPherson have to run down Cleaver.
But as I say, we are.
We are going to burn up, man. She look like she going to burn up, man.
McPherson get third. McPherson get third running 50.53. She ran 50.15 in the semi-final. Not the heat.
Injury can happen in a Pioneer. Look at injury Rich Blake and even them qualifying at the 200 meter. Him right now, you have to pull out, and then you have the 4x1. So I'm saying to you that an athlete can say, "Oh, we're gonna run the 4x4 mixed relay." And when you end up going at 4x4 mixed relay, you probably that's the last film in the tour. There's a lot of stuff that is involved in it, and the other guys that run in the 4x4 mixed relay.
I'm not sure instructive. I'm not sure what is instructive. Cleaver, we were looking at on the screen now, see? The Netherlands just won a national record. She run both legs at the mixed relay, brethren, and she just finished second over our Stephanie and McPherson, who possibly won't qualify. Every athlete that I've seen run the mixed relay has done well or has done better than all of our athletes. Them who we Stephanie and McPherson come in at the 400 right now as a more favored athlete than Cleaver.
The young boy for them who run the 200, who run the 400 for them. He's in the final.
He's in the final.
The youngster with the paint up here. He ran one of the legs, you know.
That's for the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, for the Dominican side. Yeah. So it is proving your point clearly.
But then, we don't take it serious. Age and mileage and all them things that different, you know. Stephanie and McPherson have tons of mileage under fair legs more than this young lady that you're talking about. That's a total different thing, you know. Stephanie McPherson have more mileage on her. Whether you want to go in the race,
you would have done. What you would have done as an athlete.
50.5.
Every other country doing the right thing, you know. I just think Jamaica is doing the wrong thing to me because every other country is saying we're not taking this thing lightly. It's a medal and it's money. Both of these ladies who beat
Stefan and McPherson ran both legs at the mixed relays. And we see another qualifier. We see another qualifier for Dominica also. Who are you see me another 400 meters that will come out. Him run the mixed relays too, you know. So all of the athletes that have run in the mixed relays are doing better than our athletes who have sat down and saved themselves. Saved themselves for what?
How much? All right. I'm asking how much our athletes that we have, we run them into the ground at champs, plus we run them into the ground at other championships. And versus these athletes.
Stop that, CC.
No,
Champs
but
done
I
long
want
time,
to
brother.
know. I want to
Most of
know
the people who are
if
running
they.
world championships gone professional, and the champs never come from CC. Stop that, no man.
No, but I want to know this. I want to know this, Chris Lynch. I want to know if Stephanie and McPherson and this girl that beat her have the same amount of mileage under them. More I know that. Or Stephanie and McPherson double their mileage. The
Just
two girls that beat her,
listen to the thing,
she run
CC.
more race than them two girls that come
Listen to the thing, CC. It's not mileage, it's the problem.
Welcome Horace Blackwood. Welcome Horace Blackwood to the street.
Yeah.
Horace
Welcome,
Blackwood.
welcome about. You're in the right place.
Right place there, Horace Blackwood. You can't do a better.
CC, it's not mileage is the problem. It's realistically looking. What can you do? These 46 not going to cut it. Come get a medal here in the mixed relay. These 46 not going to cut it. That's why I say our national champion who run probably more than 30 races for the season. Him come and bow out in the 400 meters. First round.
Never make it into the semi-final.
So if him and him coach now did I look on it realistically now and say, boy, the legs them kind of heavy, you know. He may have to peak for an indoor season. He may have to peak for the national championship, NCAA. He may have to peak for the national trials. Now he have to go peak for the national championship. Him for us give up this and say, all right, we have to focus on where we're going next year, Pioneer. Paris?
Budapest.
Hungary.
Yeah.
Yes, him couldn't give it up and focus on the mixed relay. Somebody like that. He wasn't going to do nothing at these championships with so much race and dime belt.
Yeah, man. And the easiest semi-final stuff on the game, you know. And a third she coming. The easiest semi-final.
Big up, but Brethren, the reality, CC, I bear out the reality I work against Jamaica. Everybody who run in the mixed relays are outperforming the Jamaicans who sat down. All right, you know how I look on it? Consider that a training run, brethren. Consider what you are going to do in the mixed relays a training run. I'm sure that they're sitting there, them athletes search out competitive race to see a race shot. You had so much rest between the mixed relays and the 400 meters that when I look at it and say, listen, it's almost like running another race in preparation for your main event. And it so far, the reality shows that the athletes who run in the mixed relays outperform our athletes who sit down. And in a lot of cases, our athletes were favored athletes compared to this. See, Cofield from Jamaica, who people that ranked Stephanie and above, win the race a while ago. And Cleaver, who ran both legs, just on a national record, and gone to the final. And Stephanie right now sit down and wait for and I hope that
you have to look on it from the money and medal point of view, man. Like Cherokee Young, same situation she in, brother. You see her trials, you know, there's no way she's the fastest Jamaican over 400 meters this season. But you know what? The season too long, brother, on her legs. She had the same thing. Indoor season. She had to peak for indoor. Then by the time you look, she have to peak for the outdoor season. Then by the time you look, she have to try and come make the Jamaica national team. Then we expect her to do a lot here, so now. Like, she's good. But guess what? She's not going to be at her best until she got pro. Because
it's like a Cherokee Young, Chris. They should have just said to Cherokee Young, listen, just run the finals of the mixed relay and call it that. And rest for the rest of the season.
Because she might not make the final, you know. I'm hoping that she does. But she might not make the final.
The future is bright for Young, you know.
She definitely not going to finish top 3. And this race is going to be a little fast. Because Williams in it and Pauline in it. So she definitely not going to beat none of them two people. So, where she join lane 2. So, we're going to see what happens.
Listen, everybody messed up though. If you want to Jamaica mess up, because USA messed up already, you know. Remember last year?
Guess what?
US can't afford to do that.
How did
Dominican Republic is him? Last year, I said they mess up. Remember, I said they changed outside of them takeover zone.
But them learn now.
Them learn, Jamaica is an experienced country,
so let us see if as you stated, if Jamaica will go next time and try to utilize the best.
That's why we are
person.
talking about it, because we want that
But
big
me a-
point, you know.
but me
So
I
we
tell you,
must
say
take
we
it
can
serious.
always look at it hindsight. When we use the best person,
Brother, yes, sir.
we
US
shall
mess
look
up.
out-
US have, big up Fresh Garden on the stream, man. Big up, what's that? Bird front is back. Bird yeah,
from 5.
big up Bird from 5. Young needs to lose. Those stupid. Yeah, man.
Why she need to lose?
I don't know why Cherokee Young looks so like. I feel like I pull her back in the bridge.
Some Barbie business Cherokee there, part.
If you want pineapple pan her head, she alright.
Pioneer, you have to know your friend. Pioneer, you have to know your friends' name, you know. You have Baggio in the place you don't know him name. You have Southie in the place you don't know his name. You have Countryman in the place you don't know his name.
No, man, big up Countryman, man.
You have
But hold on, Baggio got Horace. No, I know Baggio has Christopher Blackwood, you know. I don't know him as Horace Blackwood, Bridget. See, but what name Southie yours?
Bert.
I never know that. Big up South, man. Big up all of the bridge in them on the stream.
Big up South, you know. Big up South.
Good for no side of the man them there, I would do, brother.
Yeah, not even me. South to trick me with the name. I never know. I think Cherokee Young are down herself, but I look too much at the fandangle still. And I think that might take up. I don't know if that pull her back or that pull her down, but
but take out the other girl around 400. Appear style, man. You have the other one named Williams, so them pretty like money.
Yeah,
that's
man,
all about fixing up, man. Yeah. The one who anchor or mix relay.
CSC and Williams.
What would I say about Shelly when Shelly Week tall don't come down?
No, man, but Shelly are the original, man. Shelly are perform with it.
I tell you, say the girl
want this Pioneer. You can't look out for my girl and then you're gone over Shelly and you say original, you know.
Yeah.
Cherokee Young, I try a thing. She'll make a move, but look like a world championship done right there. And she'll finish fourth. Tell about Shade Williams, man. Shade Williams are hard to beat to lose a bronze medal. That's 49.98. So we only have one person at the end of the 400 final, and that is Candice McLeod. Tough. I could see if Stephanie can make it in one time. Her 50.5 something, 5.6 I think it is, or 5.3. 50.46. We'll see if that's good enough to make it. Paulina, look how you're doing in a soap.
Yeah, it look like the workload that take a toll on her now.
No, but me I said no, man. But me not talk. Me I said she looks strong, Bridget.
Yeah, she's strong, man. She's strong. She's a big, strong girl, this man.
And then she lose some.
Damn rapper do some things, you know. And you notice when you do well, it inspires the others to come. And that's why so much of them athletes are the well. Because that youngster they were on the 200, but you know.
Them have a really nice program going, Bridget. Them have a really nice. We were commenting on it last night, so boy. Cherokee Young 51-41. What that I got? I'm not gonna be Bridget. We run some mixed relays. Where's that, Chris?
Yeah, man. Cherokee Young, like Mr. Pioneer, them peak. You see, so you can find the college athlete them run some fast time, you know, coming into the championship, them, you know. But them that when them was at them peak, brother. Them a try peak for them fourth time, you know.
Yeah, peak 3 times for the year, bro.
At the fourth time, them a try peak for.
I said them peak for indoors.
Man.
Peak for indoors.
Season.
Peak for NWCS.
Collegiate indoor, collegiate outdoor, then them trials.
Trial, and then I come peak again for the show, bro.
Fourth time, them a try peak, bro. Right now, go work. Same thing, looking at the 200 now, man. The little girl can run, you know. She have a good career, you know. The American, you know.
Abistana.
But the legs, the race, they must have under them legs, brother. Now go work.
Yeah, I don't like her form, though. Her running style, she don't look right.
Yeah,
they need to fix that, man. Yeah, she don't look right.
She fast already, you know. So when you fix that, a problem, brother.
I think Michael now, man. If you don't get it this year, then it's sticky upon him. I don't know.
And they are saying that Taylor have some to fix after the championship, you know. I'm hearing that he's not totally fit. I don't know how truthful it is. But I'm hearing some story that he's not so well.
By the way, Christopher Taylor, from when is he carrying this injury?
In the injury at the indoor championship. Him,
And
I
then
think
and before that,
him did injury.
high
Well,
school,
him did run good last year. He made the final last year. Him did run good.
Question for you,
Final
so
last
what do you
year
think
in
about
the
this?
Olympics.
So I think that Chris Taylor have to switch to the 200. What do you think?
But they see Chris Lynch.
I don't think him have much hopes. That's all right. I know. Just
200.
let him stay where they tell him. He's going to hope. Well, I hope I'm proven wrong, but he's going to continue to be an ordinary athlete right through. It look like Stephanie make it, man.
She make it, yeah. She make it as one of the qualifiers. Okay, good.
Stephanie and in.
Yeah, she in.
Good.
Brethren, you look at that. Hey, coming down the list, is a bunch of PBs and national records, and season best, Brethren. And that's the next thing when we observe. We saw it last night. What was it, Chris? Which race we watch last night that we make the same observation? We not get that from our athletes. Apart from Shelley, we not see that from our other athletes. We not see.
Oh man, that's that man Pioneer. We have a couple athletes run them PB.
Sharika Jackson.
No, not the sprinters. Outside the sprinters.
No man,
Right,
then you have I have the other young lady too, man, who never make it, but she PB.
Who's that?
Stephanie McLeod just do
Clayton PB a while ago in the race.
No man, McLeod just run her PB. McLeod have 49 something.
Oh, she run a season best.
Probably a season best.
No, I said one girl will never make it to 400 run a PB.
400 hurdles.
Hey, no, do you know that? Look at this comment, Pioneer. That no American made a 400 meter female final.
Yeah, I realize that.
I realize
that must be a first.
That is a problem though to Pioneer. Like I can beat America on that, All of them can pack up over the hurdles. Like most of the people when you see around 4 hurdles are the American trials, them can run 400 meter, brother.
Yeah, but a couple of them collegiate athletes come in the top 3 at them trials. So, but guess what happened now? It's when it comes to the 4x4, I bring in Attingmo, I bring in Sydney McLaughlin, I bring in Dalila Mohammed. Them can't lose. So, it's like, you look at that and say, boy, wow, another country have a chance. But when them bring in them big guns, then it's over.
They cannot lose if everything goes right.
Yeah,
man. Who am I bringing? You talk about people who are split party.
Put a caveat on it, because enough time they get too excited, and broke some.
I seen a racers, them would have said the ground have to open up and swallow them up for them lose, man. Them can't lose. You know what I mean? That is like when the ball racers ask you know, the one the US have that gone, man. Gone.
Yeah, Pioneer. See, so good friend here, I agree with you. Taylor should
yeah, man.
I said this long time, man. The pace.
I think him should try it one season. I think him should try it one season. I think him should try switch to the 200 one season and see what he can get out of himself. Because he was a pretty good sprinter when in the high school. Must say he
run all right, Pioneer. At that time when he never trained for 100 meter, the man run 10-1-4. I want to turn up and run 10-1-4, not training to the 100 meter.
That means he have speed. He have speed. And he is a natural 400 meter runner. So I don't know, pull up a Sharika now and see what can happen.
Fred Curley.
No, Fred Curley is not a 200 meter runner. Fred Curley has a show say he have a little bit
of just switch from the 4, him switch from 4 to 1. Taylor can switch from 4 to 2.
I think Chris Taylor and Hakeem Bloomfield must make the 200 meter their event and try down stuff for at least 2 or 3 years and see what can go on for them, right?
Yeah, they don't know what's their event. And I was looking at what.
Go ahead, Chris.
But I look at what Abby Steiner coach do as well, Pioneer, to what our own Kevona Davis did. Abby Steiner coach at the US trial didn't let you run the 100 meter.
Yeah.
Him just focus on the 200.
200, yeah.
Kevona Davis come to our trial and was entered in both, brother. That's craziness. Like she could have focused on one.
After having a long
hectic season. Those are some bad decisions. It was running through my mind last night when I see Abby Steiner. So I said, why did Kevona Davis turn up at the Jamaica trial running 100 meter and 200 meter. She could have focused on the 200, you know, or something.
I agree. Chris Wayne said Taylor need to do a Sherika and a Fred Curley and step down. He has the speed plus the endurance. I agree with him. And I think that is further make necessary. It become further necessary by the fact that we're pouring on the men's 200 region. We don't have nobody. Dwyer and him way out. Saying Blake and him way out. Who we have? We don't have no 200 meter runner. Some things are Bloomfield.
Yeah, man. Lovell and Davidson.
Lovell and Watson, but them not reach it. Them not reach it.
I'm not Watson. Davidson, the youth from St. Catherine. We have to don't count out the people and what we have in our country. I have my eyes on Lovell and that Carl from St. Catherine.
Christopher
Especially that Carl youth from St. Catherine.
Just come out of high school, you know. And
young school, them not reach it.
No, man, this is the age, you know, so next year, I am looking for Davidson and Lovell next year.
I think that Davidson is special now, but I don't think him reach it. I don't think him 18-year-old, but I don't think him need a little. Him need fit.
Bridget might not 18.
No, but not do it from him younger, not do it from 16. They must have not broke 20 from him 16.
Make it worse. Make it
worse.
Them
we are talking about around 20.9 and 20.7 on them time there.
But remember, I tell you, say Christopher Taylor stayed too long in a school. And a khaki shirt him in a wear, him stay too long over the school.
See another man
yeah, I think him stay too long, especially.
Him stay too long, but some people don't want to admit it. You know, I look on Chris Lynch. I don't remember he was wearing white shirt because a khaki shirt, I see him all along. That simply means, say, he was even repeating grades. And then like him got sixth form.
Him got sixth form, man.
Well,
yeah, him got sixth form.
Listen, I can't talk. We don't want to go down the road there with a lot of them stuff there, but I just want to say this. Him stay too long over the school. It's like, to me, a lot of these athletes where you see really not do well either. As in, he might do well enough, you know. What I mean as in, to actually break out or the things say, they would do better. They stay too long in the school and them get run out to a level when by the time that they go pro or by the time that them hit the pro, them I don't think they have enough left in the tank for doing anything because them have some little knick-knack, some little ticky-tacky injuries that creeps up on them.
Yeah, in last year at school, so Taylor did unfortunate. The man never basically get an injury right through, and then him last year at school.
Last year.
The man basically just get injured.
The year when he shouldn't have been there because them now have no up. Look at it like this, so Christian. You now have no chance for win champs. Because you done match it out and you see it. You don't have your school now have the opportunity for win champs. So you don't need to stay, bro. Because a champs that is the goal now. But when a man say you don't need to stay, some people are gonna say but you have to think about this and that and all of these things. The youth could have left and go to you take right up the road after that. You don't need to stay there, so go you take and go and do the little thing there. So I'm not saying
him get joined that tough semi-final lesson.
I want the easier one pioneer. The easier one this.
No, but I tell you tough. My Hudson Smith, my
just
Michael
Naaman, for like, subscribe and share.
Yeah, man, definitely. For those who are not the stream, they keep a company, but they are with the vibe. Just like the video. See and share it. Who not go, put it in
the group. He has to go sub 45.
We also have a Japanese and Japanese in this, you know. We have a Japanese who born in Jamaica. I mean a lane one. You watch kind of a Japanese, you know? So going tough on Taylor, man.
And I don't want Christopher Taylor to turn out like our world record, our national record holder.
I make a move.
One time.
I make a move, but it's tough because Hudson Smith out front. See, Chris Taylor make a move. Chris try to finish third and get a place. Try to get a time.
Kobe.
Third, yeah, man. Third, not bad. And it's a fast semi-final. 44-3, win it. That means that him run 44. Him run 44-69. No, 44-99. Him 44-96.
Because we just never tell us with a breaking PB.
44.96.
He's a championship runner doing a Pioneer. He's a
yeah, man, you have to give it. You have to give it up.
Chris Taylor, when him come to championship, brother, you hear how we just talk about him CC and injuries and all of that. When him come to championship, brother, and give him best.
He run out in belly, you know, see them.
Yeah, man. Them youth, they give them best when them come at championship. Them man don't leave nothing out there, man.
If he broke 45 still and he even not make it, we have to give it up to him. Because if he run a season best, what I think him need to come down. Him sure all I go say him have raw speed. At the 150 mark, him dead in the show.
Man, for come at the 200, man, and come left
200,
up, man.
Man. Come use up that speed, man, and give it something, man. Watch it, I'm dead in the show. That's an average. Watch him, man. Watch him move for the man. Kill the Japanese on the inside, and bite the South African coming on the home stretch. If him there 5 more meters, Hudson Smith in a problem too.
Yeah, I think you know. So to me though, I'm wondering because I think we do this with probably the swimming, even though it is not here.
44.97.
The quarter mile, the quarter mile of them should be coming from the countryside, but so for some reason we can't produce no more quarter mile like that.
Arias Blackwood want to know what record Taylor have. Every other industry has have some national record. Have to be.
Yo, you know, see the national record, which part of them, I think coming on in that pace, the brother 43.93.
Yeah, man.
When I think, Ed,
him have champs record, man. Him depend on one of the relay team, they will have a champs record, man.
I
think him depend on the 4x1 champs record relay team.
He has 400 meter record.
I wonder if they know the 400 meter record for Jamaica on a normal record. Why think the man they always I know the man can
Bloomfield go near it, you know. Bloomfield go near it, you know, one race with Michael Norman at college, you know. Him go bust on one, I think
43.95.
Yeah, him go near it.
That's why we get panic, man, and start say, yeah, Bloomfield have it now. The same thing which you want to go 43.93, I said this money next Gonzalez.
Bloomfield and Nathan Allen was them look promising when they come out of college, you know, brother. I mean, that said them youth are going to be the next generation.
Michael Norman class.
Yeah, because him and them, when them the Arkansas, him and them they compete against each other. I don't know the man them regress so much, Virgin. And Michael Norman make the step forward and still me hear an argument, one of them advance a certain argument. But I must say, the youth them, especially the one where they are, the hype get the better of them when them start get some money from them shoe sponsors and other sponsors. What you think about that?
There's nothing wrong with that, you know. The whole attrition thing, we'll lose some and we'll win some. So if a man want to do that, I don't see anything wrong with it, you know. People just love go against them. I just saw the youngsters them stay. Look at the amount of athletes we see in America, and some of them are leave, go push out drugs. Majority of them, it's just the way of the world how them do it, man. They were so talented, but them just a part of life, you know what I mean? And just a few will swim up, man. Just a few will swim up.
Donald Drummond, I make a thing I say, it seems like we need to send some youngsters to the Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic have produced athletes, Virgin. Can you imagine the Dominican Republic?
And that if you say, probably if you check it out, it's at Jamaica and there's somewhere they coach them. If somebody go do some research, you might just find out that a Jamaican is somewhere in their coaching setup.
Possibly.
But
lead. I've been telling the man them to, you know, say the 4x4 women's medal is not guaranteed at the bridge. Because if we were to go by what we just said, Dominica have a runner in the final of the 400 meter hurdles. And them have 2 winners in the semi-final of the 400 meter.
I run out them, man, Pioneer. I run out their legs, man.
I think so Dominica get a medal. And Poland
get a medal for sure, though. We'll get a medal for sure, Pioneer.
Who solid, man. Now, who we are going to beat, Chris?
We're solid. We'll get a medal for sure, man. We're Pioneer, man. We're solid.
We are going to beat Poland.
We'll beat someone.
We'll beat America.
We're not beat America.
Dominica look like a them come eat off of food, brother.
On the basis of the youngsters and the getting the deals and hype and stuff. I think to me, there's a time and place and there's a balance to things, right? So you can always, it's just like you can always get the money and you can live. You know the life the way you want to live, but you can't be doing this right through. Like you just want to live. For example, you want to be a celebrity,
Yeah.
but you're an athlete. So you have to be an athlete first, celebrity after. So it's like athlete during the season, you can drop like a celebrity thing in it if you want it, but celebrity in the off season. But you cannot be celebrity right through and still even probably track and field is lesser is to a lesser extent exposed to that. But you can't want to be a celebrity right throughout the season. So throughout the season, your thing is you just want party and you want to do this and you want to do that. But guess what? You have to understand that this is the job that is giving you the capability.
You see some of the things too. See, a lot of these youth come from, some of them come from some underprivileged homes and some, you know, I say less than ideal situation when them younger. So the moment them start to that success and the limelight, them just figure say, boy, you know, small shine, you know. Real baller. Welcome forward again, real baller. Good
yeah, but you see, if you look in cricket, look at our cricketers.
Why so?
Our cricketers, no, they are not even quarter as good as the cricketers before. But they want to make money.
Yeah.
They want to make money. They go IPL, them go Bangladesh, them go Swan, and them buy range and you know them. They could never make a team where some of the older one them make. Them older man they can't have money like them now, you know. So they can't talk to them. I just the way of the world now, things have changed. The patriotism, people don't look at that as anything. It's just about eating a food, as they would say. And nobody can talk to them. That's how they are. That's just changing times.
When you observe the Nathan Allen stop in the race?
You know feel something?
Oh, what that?
I'm saying that nothing is wrong with buying the car and them thing. And another part that I talk about, the part that I think is the problem is during the season, you have to do everything else that is diminishing your ability to perform your job. The job where gonna make you earn. So you see, if me right now me at work, right? And if me realize say, yo, if me go out Monday to Friday every night, it's gonna diminish my ability to reach the top of the food chain in my type of field. I'm gonna say, here we go on. On Saturday I go do it on Friday night, you know. So I'm gonna still want to do the same things, but I'm not going to do it during the working period.
One up Michael Cherry a while ago. You watch the race, Chris?
No.
One up Michael Cherry. Kerry James just Nathan Allen just stopped. He run like 10 meters and stop. Kerry James win the heat. Michael Cherry run him out. Kerry James win. Yeah, fourth him come. Kerry James win. They look at you from Isaac Makwala country, them name Botswana.
Yeah.
Him come second and whether the youth run third or run fourth, Cherry, me see which country him come. Let's see.
Nathan Allen and Brookfield I drink the same water. Two big disappointment. Nathan and Brookfield. Them just flatter to the sea. They just flatter to the sea.
Zambia, the youth come third come from. So Chris Taylor still in, because the youth run third, run 45 or 2. So Chris Taylor in the
44.96, Chris Taylor.
Yeah, 44.96. I'm still in. I think, I don't know, you see guidance and counseling and them things for the youth. I think that is the thing. I don't know, for you keeping motivation in our sports. Now we live in a world where we have to admit that the world where we live in now is kind of different from the world where we grew up in. So I say it was easier for a youth back in the day keep him footing and be solid when them start make money. Them youth you know there are so many things and so many distractions and so many things that appeal to them, brethren. How that go? I saw what you said that. I saw what you said. Nathan Allen stopped and the commentator didn't even mention it. That's when you know.
Remember that you know there's a lot of agenda going on with these things, you know, so you have to understand. So the man them said today, say yo, the camera the lane that Curly get, he has to get that lane because of TV, some TV deal business. So basically, Knighton got the lane outside there because the deal.
No, I kind of this. Hey, me hear Shana provide a thing today.
Well, on the
Chris,
Pioneer, let me just say something, right? It is obvious that Nathan Allen in lane 8 is thinking about the 4x4. So whatever he has, he just pulled up. He just wanted to make sure that he could still run in the 4x4. Because I don't think, because he could not have gotten any medical exemption. So he had to come out there and run, pull out, and then make himself available for the 4x4.
But so them can still make him run. There's a thing in the clause,
Huh? Under what?
There's a clause that them say you have to give a fair effort.
Yeah, and that them call it, That's a part of the thing.
Is either a
fast start or you give a fair effort.
But to the IW, you can't find the IWF rules, the World Athletic rules online.
So you're saying that attempting to false start is a
nobody don't know if you do that, man.
Reggie, nobody can tell you to attempt to false start, but running off and stopping is not giving a fair effort. If you false start, that could be you being nervous or you twitch before time. But why just a while ago could be, unless he has an injury, would be classified as not giving a fair effort.
I would say he has an injury.
The one I want to argue this and we don't have a chance to get the 4x4 meal one. We don't have a chance
to get the reasonable effort.
4x4 meal, So Chris just barely run 44. Chris just barely run 44. And it's the only man who run 44. We are going to get medal in that 4x4.
Who are the other teams that can really, because Great Britain have no team. Belgium have a team can beat with.
I mean, Belgium have a team. Belgium have a team, Belgium.
Belgium who? The board.
Pioneer, give me a second. Don't touch the topic with the lane jaws until I come back. Because me see I got there.
All right, cool. All right, let me tell you the teams. Let me tell you the teams, man.
Yeah.
See?
For the 4x4, man. Yeah.
4x4. Man, I tell you who we can't beat. We can't beat Botswana.
With to be
Botswana and you just come second plus Isaac Makwala.
Yeah.
Botswana have a solid team, brother.
All right, fine.
We cannot beat Botswana. We cannot beat South Africa.
With Van de Klerk alone?
Not Van de Klerk alone. What's wrong with you? South Africa have a full squad.
No, everybody have a team.
Come on. The CM Dominican Republic team.
No, man.
We cannot beat the Dominican Republic. We cannot beat the Netherlands, Bridget. Cannot beat the Netherlands either.
I think you can mix up the mix relay. Them now have 4 athletes better than the Jamaican, man.
Who are the four Jamaicans?
Chris Taylor.
Yeah.
Jaheel Hyde.
Hyde now gonna run it, man.
What? How you mean?
Hyde now gonna run it, Bridget.
Hyde now gonna mess up himself. Hyde want to go Hyde now gonna mess up himself for run with them, man.
All right.
All right, you see. Listen, I bet you Hyde gonna run.
Mornings, you realize that this is working out to be a disappointing champ outside of the sprinters, the ladies in the sprints. You realize that this is gonna turn out to be somewhat by Jamaican standards. This is gonna turn out to be somewhat of a disappointing championship, so you realize that?
Yeah.
Think about it, man. Because right now a lot of medals we were counting for the books right now.
Yeah. Well, that is true.
Yeah, man. So, and Regin, the only relay medal that I can say with certainty right now is the women's 4x1. The women's 4x4.
The men 4x1 2-man Pioneer.
Yeah, and the women 4x4 Pioneer is Stephanie Ann, Candice McLeod. And what the other hurdler will qualify? We must can get a medal in the 4x4 women, man. Come on, man.
You realize that Dominica has a better team than us in the women's.
When I talk about Dominica, that a mix relay. Yeah.
No, Virgin. Dominica just have 2 women who qualify who won 2 heats in the 400-meter manins. Them have a woman who qualified for the 4 hurdles.
Pioneer.
What you say?
We have 2 in the hurdles.
Dominica had 2 women who won their heats in the 4x4 in the 400.
What I'm saying, fine. They have 2 athletes that are doing 30. We have 4 athletes doing 32.
No, they just have a qualified. Them just have a woman who qualified in the 400 hurdle stuff, which means that's a third person.
Then we now have 4. We still have a next one.
Let's that's them say something we have come on and not real.
That's a medal count in a money. So I hope say
there you go, sir. We don't do a Pioneer go on like he want medal we out of the thing. Basically, Pioneer is saying that apart from the 2 medals in the 200 coming up and a 4x1, it's really 7 medals we are gonna end up with. No man, we're getting more medals than that, Pioneer, man.
We still have the women's 100-meter.
We have the Brittany can get a medal, man.
Yeah,
and this can get a medal.
In the 100-meter hurdles.
Yes, I have her as an outsider.
Me never yet pick hurdle and forget medal.
Van Kirk I get run out tight, you know?
Yeah, but it's a race.
Whoa. Because you get second. Van Kirk in the farm, and Michael Norman race to lose. The 400 meters Michael Norman to lose.
Karani James will go win it though.
Michael Norman. Good money.
Karani looks good. Michael Norman kind of don't know run the race. Up until now, he has not settled in his head how he's going to run the race. You know what I mean? Karani look good.
Home turf. So, man, that made me give that one.
Yes, sir. Him when Blue Field run the first time and I see him track here.
Look on the man.
Isaac Makwala.
Look on the man at reverse. And the man they ever talk about to run left our athlete, them man, you see man just reverse.
Makwala, that is Makwala.
Oh, I won't stop. He might reverse, but I won't stop.
Yeah.
Target. Current, what name? What Van Lee Kirk in the shape? Him have the speed, but I think him have the shape. See him have the look at him champion Allison running down and passing.
And Makwala probably about 40.
Pioneer, Poland now between and a 4x4 woman related.
Netherlands, me saying.
Oh, Netherlands. Let's think of Poland. Netherlands either. Them they not beat we either.
Let me tell you, they're not beating us. Or just the USA and one of the team will go challenge you, man.
Nah, man, a lot of those teams will run good, man. Belgium,
Netherlands,
England.
Netherlands only had one woman in the semi-final. Them they not beat the Pioneer, man. Go on with that, right?
All right, so let me tell you something, Chris. All right, Chris, let me tell you this thing. We're not finishing better than fourth. In third in the heats. They have someone to sit down, you know. This is the thing I can't understand. Me think say
Pioneer, you're just upset about the mixed relay. That's why I say that, man. You're not serious.
Virgin, you're messing. Listen, I'm messing. I think the race sharpness is a major thing in a track and field, man. And I think that how do you go to a championship and sit down for an entire week? You have someone sit down there wait to run the heats at the 4x4 in the morning. Someone there wait to run the heats, just the heats, you know. You know now run the final. So how do you go to a championship and sit down one whole week to run the heats at 4x4? Or run the mixed relay, Virgin?
Kevin Borley just come 5th, man. Jamaica go beat them, man.
Nathan Allen just pull out a race, Virgin. When should I in with them money?
Instead of running and finishing 8 like Isaac Makwala, the man pull out and see some energy.
Money. Who are the 4? Who are the 4 in the fun? Not the 4x4.
But the 4 athletes for the men team. Yeah. Chris Taylor.
Yeah.
Jail Hyde.
Jail Hyde now going it, Bridget. We just said that. We don't know if Jail can split 45 either. We're not sure. We never see a long time. We never see my run of 4.
Man, I think they have got Chris Taylor, the youth to run out in the first round. Powell. I think they have got Donkey Man. I think they have got Donkey Man.
Yeah.
I think they have got Blue.
And Akeem Bluefield.
Yeah, I think I said that.
You know, sir, Rasheen McDonald down there.
Nobody mentioned them at the name and Demish game, man.
National record holder.
Not fine. You know, say nothing about Bush. You know, say nothing about Demish game and them, man. All we know that the only reason.
Maurice
Wilson and GC Foster College. Respect Maurice Wilson. We know that that's the thing.
Two races of the mixed days in a brother. What you tell me, say?
We know that is Maurice Wilson. Big up Coach Maurice Wilson. But we know that is the only reason. One speed run in the mixed relay.
But Belgium are gonna be serious tonight though.
They have a three ball. Them have the three ball there, brothers. Plus a youth. What's the bridging in the Doom?
Yeah,
See, so them have a decent team.
But listen,
Netherlands have a decent team.
Listen, Pioneer, when last have Jamaica not medal in the 4x4 women?
It's been a while. It's been a long time. But this year the competition. What I'm saying, this year we face greater. Virgin, what you guys are not understanding in a Virgin is when last have we not had probably two women in the finals at the
two women we have now?
No man, in the finals at the 400-meter hurdles. I'm telling you, what the point I'm making is that
other teams all things equal, we should medal in the women, you know. I don't think the woman is a contention. It would be unfair for us to say the woman won't medal in the 4x4. It's a male I am talking about. I don't see the males getting a medal.
So when we look on it realistic,
4x4.
Come here, we are breaking it down to personal now. So we can't go further than breaking it down to personal. Cherokee Young just run 51-40. I'm sure it's she will run the finals. CSC and Williams look like a pedestrian in the mixed 4x4. These are two college athletes who are dependent upon to run now 4x4 who have heavy legs right now. See, CSC and Williams haven't run since last week Friday. I'm sure she just sit down. So when she come out, she's not gonna be fresh. She's not gonna race sharp. And then we're gonna have two women who Friday.
But no, Pioneer, you're looking for the worst case. No, Pioneer, we can't. Pioneer, you're looking for the worst case scenario to justify your point.
All right.
Jenny Russell normally run in the relay for Jamaica. The last time we did it.
All right. You know, she dropped out of the final. Like how she done with the final, she run at the heat. So you can't tell her.
The last time we did it, also Sharika Jackson run the 4x4.
Oh God, man, I do that to Sharika. The girl that run 7 races. Then run.
When I look to our Pioneer, she alone gonna run her 200. She don't have no. She in shape for the 200. Everything.
Hold on, Chris. Chris, hold on, Chris. You realize the Sherika. Hold on, Virgin. You realize the Sherika gonna run the 4x1. You realize the Sherika gonna run both legs of the 4x1.
No, she's not running. No, Pioneer. She's running the final. 3 athletes you can bring in. She's not running the heat.
All right. So we can bring in 3 athletes. See?
Yes.
That means that one person we are running at the final of we run for.
Ilian.
No man, which Ilian man? So Ilian run Virgin. Ilian in a condition. Sherika the strongest of them 3.
Pioneer.
That happened last time in the morning. And the only reason why Sherika never have the bird now because she dropped out in the heats at the 200 in the last year.
Understand this. You know what is funny? When I say Ilian is not on any farm, she has the 3rd fastest time in the 100 meters at this championship. So if she run out of farm, she's still gonna beat them athletes there.
She's still good enough.
Good enough.
Oh, well, I know. All right. So this one massive, Bridget.
Ilian can come second in the 200-meter final, you know. So don't rule that out, you know.
No, we look for that.
When she ran the semi-final, she came off the bend way ahead of the athlete. She just ease up, you know. She can come second easily in the 200.
So that she run hard, but it's Ilian 2
tell them say don't put on that second place medal.
It's Ilian 2 just. Ilian 2 just gonna stick it on her. It's a mess. So. All right, so you may say to you, man, listen to me, bro. Stephen Francis will not allow them to run. Sherika run 6 individual races and a 4x1, and then go run a 4x4.
Same thing we said at the Olympics. Same thing we said, and she did
it. You know why she ran the 4x4? Because she missed 2 rounds of the 200. She dropped out in the first round, Bridget. So she was feared the fresh compared to
that's a good point, man.
What's wrong with the Mannings, man?
All right.
This is the woman like Bridget. She has gone for the 200-meter world record, now, brother. We have asked her for run 4x4 again. What's wrong with the Bridget?
Let's remove Sherika.
Yeah.
All right. Let me give you names.
Yeah, man.
All right. Salmon.
Giant salmon during the hurdles.
Yeah.
Man is a pick out that hat, you know. Man is a search.
No, because
you're trouble, you know. If you search that bad man, it's been a problem.
We're talking about heat. Stephanie and McPherson is going to be there.
Final, the final me talk about. The final man.
Candice McLeod.
Yeah.
Right? Stephanie and McPherson. Genevieve Russell normally run one of the legs.
No, sir, not in the final.
Huh?
Never, Jenny, never in a final, a 4x4 final fool yet.
Oh, you mean?
You know which year? Which year?
Chris Taylor get lane 8 in the final.
Yeah, I'll get Lynch. Yeah.
It's a good lane that, you know, like Jai,
Yeah,
you know, for run them, you know. It's a good lane.
It's better than lane 1.
Boy, yo.
Van Niekerk set the record from, remember?
Pioneer. So, I know it's Ilian Salt, you know, brother. Look up
Lane
this
2.
Taylor. How am run? Third, right?
Yeah, and him
get lane 8. I mean, pray say Ilian get lane 8, you know, you.
Sure, lane 8 him get. You look on the thing now, Chris. You sure say lane 8 or them just put him at the bottom because them say him at the slowest qualifier. Mine, you know.
Wait there.
Sure, check it.
Yeah, probably that's it.
Yeah, man, I put him at the bottom. I think he probably get lane 1. Probably lane 1 more.
2 or 1 of them lane. Come here, say.
1 or 2 more get man as the slowest qualifier. It's just because them just show the qualification list and them they down at the bottom list.
Yeah, Rochelle Clayton do in a lane 2.
Lane 2?
Yeah. American Wilson in a lane 1. Shamir Little the next American lane 3. Ball Netherlands lane 4. Sydney lane 5. Mohammed lane 6. Woodruff from Panama lane 7. And the Ukrainian Anna lane 8.
So he's saying that it doesn't matter what lane he got Chris Lynch. Good lane is not going to help gonna come out hard.
No, if not go medal for sure, so I just that you want them run some PB and get some race. You know, you want them put on a good performance to get.
Consider in time of a days, just probably
and you run for money now too, you know. The best place, the better your place, you get more money. So the lane can help him, but not the medal.
All right, Pioneer.
Yeah.
If Chris Taylor don't run in the heat and we don't make the final of the 400, 4x4 for men, would you give him a leg in the 4x1?
Oh, Chris Taylor?
Yeah, give him the back stretch.
Reggie Manning's all over the place tonight.
Let me ask you a question. Let's ask a question.
Man, not sprint. Him not sprint from when Manning's.
Okay.
Man, show you do that. That is Akeem Bloomfield a bend because he run the 200 meter. So
with all the people they have down there, if they ever try that in our work, them kill them, man. You can't put none of them man in the race, man.
For me, Soup, it's better them give Akeem Bloomfield go there around the 200
man, Akeem Bloomfield not run no race at all, man. You know, see the attitude, just how the whole approach what him bring to the thing is like him a jack. I don't want to see him for none.
Boy.
And I am a KC, man. I'm a KC, man. But the way that he looks, he just don't look in it to me. You know what I mean? He don't look in
it. Yeah. Pioneer.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Still there, man. It's the final race at the championship. The steeplechase for women. Finals.
Giroud to have a win easy, man.
You know what is so funny? You know that now we realize that the male sprinting has always been a problem in Jamaica, you know. What Usain Bolt, as that generation did for 10 years, is really covered the great void that is there, you know. And it's like it has reopened because we have always been producing like 1 or 2 female sprinters. You go back to Merlin at the Juliet Cuthbert, you have the Karen Stewart, the Sharon Simpson. You check them in, it's just a Usain Bolt period, you know. And you see, once that generation gone, it's a big gap, you know. I mean, I think Level should have made this, like, how Level don't make this team?
Different class Mannings, man.
Yeah, and he was injured. You have to give him, he was injured for a while. And
what is Level's PB, Mannings? What is Level's PB?
You and Blake at this time to Asafa. So it wasn't really Bolt alone. You know, Asafa, you must get some mention. There was a time when Asafa was our only male athlete up there, you know, if you remember, you know, just before Bolt came onto the scene. And Blake was in Bolt's shadow for a while. I ran some tough times too.
Steve Mullins, Leron Clark, we had that whole heap of,
No,
as a
man,
matter of
them,
fact,
No,
come
man,
on.
don't do that, man. It's man. We have you had Ashmead one at the time in 200. Yeah, man. You did have,
Nesta Carter.
we did have some you.
all of those guys, except for all of those guys were in the Usain Bolt time, brother.
Yeah.
But I said to you, no, but what I said to you, I make it sound like it was just Bolt and Blake.
No, man, it is not Bolt alone. The point I'm making, just I said that in that era, once that era ended, there you go. It done. Like I'm saying that there was always a void and there's still a void. Because when you look at the level,
you just mentioned level, man. See?
Right,
it will come back, man. It will
come back. We have the mechanism
because of our feeder program.
Yeah, man, we have the mechanism.
It will come back. The feeder program that we have, we churn out these youngsters. Athletics is our best sports, barring none,
Once the passion is there, man, it will always come back. And I don't think the passion gone nowhere at all. So that is no worry.
And it's not gonna take long to come back then.
Yeah, man, and the passion is driven by the champs. Like it or not, that's where the passion is comes from.
School
so
and we'll find one already.
All right, Pioneer, what happened is that some of the person are saying that when one person making a point and the other two talking, the sound coming across, so we have to make each other finish and then you understand me?
No problem.
So I don't know if because the sound is delayed. So I think Soup was saying something and then Chris Lynch. We could do it that way.
No, I was saying I am confident that athletics will continue to be the country's best sports. And the passion is driven by champs, and champs will live on. As long as Casey and Calabar and with JC coming on the patch now, athletics will continue to be up there. We're going to have somebody again as a male sprinter. Might not be at the level of a Usain Bolt, but you might say a Civil. You might see some others. There's a lot of youngsters. One of them will swim up. I'm certain one of them will swim up, or two. The twins that are coming along now. We have a lot of athletes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You look at it, Civil does 2 years out of high school. Akeem Blake. No one know about Akeem Blake. And then this year, under eyes just spring up. So it is not even far away. You have Akeem Blake, good talent to work on. You have Civil, good talent to work on. Conrad Jones showing a lot of promise. The other Jelani Walker, a lot of young guys showing a lot of promise. So,
what happened to Javon Mattison and Sachin Dennis?
Sachin Dennis, I think they said he was injured, so that's why he didn't come to try.
I think Sachin Dennis want to run for Bahrain. There was talks of him in talks with the people from Bahrain one time.
Them say that is out of the waters now and him fully committed to Jamaica. But once he had thoughts, I think it will go back there again, because if Jamaica sprinting take off again and Sachin find himself out of favor, he might basically go back to to Bahrain, to a team and probably can.
And I think it's the best hope for him. If I knew him, I would have encouraged him to do that, because it's what is best for him must come first.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So it obviously. But I'm fully committed to Jamaica now. That's the word.
All that is not Chris, is an export that talent,
Yeah.
Like you do with a teacher, a doctor, anything. We don't have a problem with that. Because obviously we have a glut in talent. We not advise them to switch events like money. We rather see them go run for Bahrain and them places and make some money for themselves and them family. If you're a sprinter who can run 10-1, in those countries you're gonna be the best.
Yeah,
and the incentive to making a finals if you go to them places, you probably get houses and cars. You understand what I mean?
Land.
Jamaica. So I would have a problem with a youth like that and make a move like that.
Chris Lynch, Jan Soup from KC. What happened to Javon Mattison? Him just stop champs and just disappear.
The last I asked about him like probably last week from good source. Source says he's back in Jamaica. He was going to FSU in Florida State University. A source told me he's back in Jamaica. He had a bad injury. I think it's Achilles. Bad Achilles, and I guess he's back in Jamaica and he's looking to get back on the track.
Okay, that's good to hear. And Tyrese Wilson.
He showed up at the national trials. He wasn't good enough. Like Stephen Francis said, you're going to have a lot of athletes who just because they show talent at early age, we think that they are going to be good. But that's their best. They will never go faster than that.
Raheem Chambers.
He's in the same camp as I think he's with MVP International.
He's overseas. Oh
yes, okay. He was going to Auburn, and then he went to Miami, to a Miami University, but he hasn't really, he's just been like 10-1. I think he barely cracked sub 10 at one point, but haven't gone on to do any damage in terms of time, like a 9 or something like that.
Yeah. All right. You want us to look Pioneer and Chris Lynch, you want to go through the events for tomorrow?
Well, before that, Pioneer, we can go through Pioneer was alluding to something that I asked Sean today about Lynch.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna dig up tonight. I'm gonna dig up the IWF, the World Athletics rules, Chris. I'm gonna watch something from Ray's take today. Even Ray was complaining, myself, I understand how Knight get lane 3. Cause he was saying that, and this is a man who used to run tracks and has been on the scene for a couple of years and close to the US Federation, the USATF. And he's saying he don't understand how come Knight get lane 3. So in my point to some little conspiracy where I say, boy, they want him on the inside of Lyles and they might give him a sharper lane because they want to know win it. So we are not the only ones who argue about the use of lane 3. I am used to the 3 winners of the 3 heats get lane 4, 5, and 6. Second place get lane the 3 second place get between lane 8, 7, and 3. I am not used to a winner getting lane 3. So tomorrow I'll go up on the site and scour through the World Athletics rules and see exactly what it says. And I'm almost sure that since this championship, me see Bruce pop out in rule books. In rule book. And the same thing must say what we are saying. So the winners get lane 4, 5, and 6. Second get lane 3, 7, and 8. And the 2 fastest qualifiers get lane 1 and 2.
And that's how it has been all championship long. That is the only race where I saw a different Pioneer.
This is how I'm used to it. The first time I see any kind of deviation from that to this.
Yeah, big up Nicole.
Yes,
big up Nicole.
Jeruta run with it for 2, so easy win.
Yeah, man, easy win. But you know, something I would say is, guys, if we are to continue to be world beaters in athletics, our top athletes must stay home. You see, I am picking it up that the ones that are going abroad, they are not getting to the top as the ones that stay with Stephen, Glenn, the Stephen Prodigy that have Sherika, Wilson, and those guys. I think we have enough good coaches. I am happy that the Twins are going to MVP. So when we have these excellent talent, we should let them go to one of our better coaches. We have the best coaches in the world, I think. You know, when them go abroad, they get distracted and them just fall off the boil.
And them get burnt out too. So, but you know, the flip side to that, you know, Soap, is that a lot of the parents, because most parents have a lot to do with the decisions that are made. A lot of the parents are look on them and say, boy, if them don't make it in a track and field, I would at least want them have a US college education, which
something to fall back on. Something where can benefit them in the future. And if just in case them don't make it in a track and field or them sustain them get an injury, then you know I said at least you know them have that. It is less there's less value to a scholarship at UTech or UA in terms of when you compare it to what they would get in these overseas universities. So
I think that, all right, because when we look even when we look at somebody like Kev Warner Davis, who was a top star in the field, so listen, had incentive and should be motivated to stay home based on what was happening with Jamaica's track and field at the time. But she chose to go overseas. So, you know, parent, it's good for the Clayton twins have decided to stay home. And I agree with it so, because when you look at somebody like a Cherokee Young who 50 races in a season, Bridget, that is a natural burnout. I don't know. It's like,
yeah, but a couple of things though I'll say. One is Pioneer look like you have a fan in the background. But
me?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Well, a couple of things I'll say is that one, a good measure of this will be what happened with Brianna Liston, who is going overseas, and with the two and with the twin.
Yeah.
So maybe in a couple of years we can measure if the twins have gradually improved and if Brianna Liston going overseas, because all three of them kind of come through the system from primary school all the way through.
Liston will get burnt out, man. Liston, it's a big based on Liston's versatility. She and them will go run 4x4.
Don't say that, man. Don't say that.
No, hold on, let me say that in a suit.
You're going public, you know, so don't say that. You sound like one of our friends. Don't say that. Yeah, don't say that.
No. All right, I said that because of the system.
The sky is the limit for her now, man. The sky is the limit for her now.
All right, sure, but I said that because of the system where she's going in so. But I said that is because she's going into the same system where we are speaking about overwork them.
Let me ask you
what management says really good. And I am looking at that. They are on the same level. So you can use that measuring line to see how the twins will do here as against how Liston will do abroad. It is good. Because remember high hopes we had for Kevona, you know. And I am feeling if Kevona had stayed home, should be better now. I'll go as far as if I'm Brianna, was with MVP, should be doing better. No,
she needs to make a move right now. But I say that what I'm saying so because of the fact that the same system, the same abusive system we just mentioned. No, we are saying Brianna Liston going to that system, and I'm saying with her versatility, because she can run the 4x4 too, you know. We have seen that shown it for either. I say with her versatility, these colleges where try win these championships where they might run a week in, week out, and that will only. All right, we this year.
But Pioneer.
Hold on, man. This year we were complaining about her running too much this year, right, Chris?
Yeah.
We are talking. So imagine her now in that college system. She's a versatile runner who can run the 400, run the 100, run the 200.
It's going to be the same thing that we're complaining about that she will be
the same thing for Abistine and them we are talking about, man. They will run her into the ground soup. That's what I say.
It's a Pioneer. Let me ask you.
It's not like me I wish for it, you know. I'm just saying, if you send her into that system, then the likelihood of her getting burnt out is great.
Here's a more important question, I think, Pioneer.
Yeah.
Because American athletes also go through the same system. More of them have progressed coming out of that than the Jamaican athletes.
Namely?
Alyssa Felix went through, Sania Richards, Delia Mohammed.
Long time system.
No, carry him to McLaughlin. All of these that are performing now, man.
Fred Curley.
No, McLaughlin went. McLaughlin went. McLaughlin went. Hold on, Bridget. Sidney McLaughlin went pro early. Sidney McLaughlin went pro at 16. All right. All right. Now use this one argument.
Pioneer, you have, here's the problem we have.
All right, go ahead.
All right, you go ahead. You go ahead.
All right. May I say to you, may I use the same argument and kill it? This is what I say. Compare the longevity and the shelf life of Shelly to all of the competition that should have faced. Where is the tall black chick the name? Chris. What's your name? One that would competed in 16. I think that she the world champion the same thing. What's her name? Remind me now, Chris, man.
From what event?
100 and 200.
Tory Bowie.
Tory Bowie. Where is Tory Bowie now? I can name you.
On everything in college.
Where is English Gardner? all of those athletes that started out after Shelley, who went through the college system, are now off the scene, Virgin, because of the same burnout.
Pioneer, was Veronica Campbell burnt out?
One again.
Was Veronica Campbell Brown burnt out?
She never run that much in the college system.
So that is the point, Pioneer, I'm making. The point I'm making is you can be in the college system and still manage what you do, because Veronica Campbell did it and she didn't get burnt out.
But the thing with Veronica is that she went to a Division 2 school. Wait, Pioneer. Veronica first went to a Division 2 school, you know, so that school wasn't competing, so she wasn't doing that.
Chrislyn.
What she was doing was running to go to a big university, and she did get that break.
I ran 1 year. I run for them for 1 year.
Yeah.
Pioneer. So Pioneer, if you just listen, brother, what happens is that you try to make an argument instead of listening.
No, this is what I said to you, man.
No, but you answer something when I not ask you. You discuss something when I not discuss with you.
What the question you ask?
But I'm saying I'm not giving you a question, but you are discussing something that I am not discussing.
No, the point we're talking about is what happens to these athletes when they get into this college system. See, now we are talking mainly about Brianna Liston, and I'm saying to you, like Abby Steiner, Brianna Liston is a versatile sprinter. She can run. Hold on, brother. Allow me, man. She can run.
Because
argument.
Brianna and she is a good example, though.
She mirror Brianna Liston talent, brother. Them run from 1 to 4.
Yeah, they run the same type of event.
And when you get into these colleges, man, it's not like you have a choice. You're running for your scholarship. You cannot say to the coach, I'm not running this league.
Pioneer, listen what I'm saying.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Is Abby Steiner burnt out as an athlete?
This right now, it's a showing at the 200 meter right now. It is showing. She ran 21.77.
Let me just finish now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So her first entrance onto the professional thing. Your argument is that the first global event that she goes to, you attribute her failure to run fast time to being burnt out.
Yes, man, because she has been running from January and we are now at July.
So
and as Chris pointed out earlier,
evidence you have to prove that. Why couldn't it be nerves?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Stop arguing.
Stop arguing.
No, when you closely observe all of them, man, it's not only from USA, you know, when you closely observe our Jamaicans, you know, that come home in it.
Cherokee Young, Stacey and Williams. You want to go down the list?
The 400 meter men national champion, man.
Javon Powell, you want to go down the list, Manins? The fact that these Manins, this is why that
if you talk to Manins, man. So it have a big say, man.
All right,
Reggie, listen, if you talk to people like
Pioneer, go ahead. Nobody is arguing with you that athletes can get burnt out in the college. Nobody not argue that, you know. Because we are listen to Pioneer, man.
Go on.
We also believe that there are athletes who get burnt out in Jamaica.
In the high school system.
And so we know that athletes get burnt out.
Yeah.
My argument with you is that you can go on a pathway where you don't get burnt out and still go to college overseas.
Yeah.
Veronica Campbell Brown did it.
Plus you can go one and done. So you can go to college like Abby Steiner did.
Finish now, Pioneer. Karen Stewart was not burnt out.
Continue, may I listen to you? Go on and talk, man.
Juliet Campbell was not burnt out. Nickel Ashmead was not burnt out.
You want to do the comparisons now? I could do the comparisons.
Let's
do the comparisons.
Let me finish and then you can make the comparison. So the point I am making is this. The athletes must have better management, not just in college overseas, but even in the high school system in Jamaica, to manage what they do so they don't get burnt out if they're planning for their long-term future, because many of them are going to get burnt out if they're not properly managed. That I agree with.
All right, let me say this. It's when you go to college in America as in a track program, man, you don't have to say as to how much you run. If the coach say you got 4 meets for the week, you have to go run the 4 meet them for the week.
Or you have a say in which college you attend.
No matter, Virgin. The whole of the college I'm operate the same way. As
No,
long as you have
Pioneer.
college, you cheer. Come on, man.
This
Man.
is
Nobody...
Helena, man.
All right, you see the top.
But the thing is, man, a top talent like Brianna.
I gotta go on. I gotta go on.
Like Brianna, who is qualified, not going to go to a Division 2 college, you know.
Good. Thank you.
Always going to go to one of the more prestige colleges.
Why? All right. Let me ask you this now, Pioneer.
I never yet seen nobody who qualified to go to a prestige college go to a Division 2, man.
No, man. We know that. Why would, right?
Mm-hmm.
You knowing all the athletes that get burnt out going to Oregon, go to Oregon or Alabama, knowing that you're
Florida
going to
State. Florida State, name them.
No, man. Let me finish, now, man. Knowing that you are going to get burnt, knowing that you're going to get burnt out, and your track and field career is going to be 10 years short of the expected time with no medal and no success, and you want to be a professional athlete, what reason would you have to choose to go to a college like that when there are other options?
We explained that earlier. The parents is looking at a prestigious university. So if track and field doesn't work out, you get a degree from one of a well-respected university in the world.
All right. So let me ask. Senior Soup, you still there?
I am listening to you guys. I am listening.
Let me ask you a question. You have your son running at Champs. He's been recruited by Arkansas and where is Cheyenne Grenian is at one of those Division 2 universities doing her thing, and she want to move on. And one of those, give me a Division 2 school, Chrislyn, quickly.
Yeah, you have to go too far now. I can't answer you.
Why?
If he's an average athlete, I'd let him take the scholarship and go abroad. But if he's at the level of where Brianna and like the twins are now, and he's a male, he's going to Glen Mills. If it's a girl he's going to MVP. But if it's an average athlete, like most of our athletes, I would allow them to go abroad, get their scholarship, and give themselves a resale value. But if you are the exception, because I'm talking about the exceptional ones, you know, I'm not talking about the average athlete. The average athlete should go abroad, and because the chance of making it better in the school system is far better than in Jamaica here. But if it is an exceptional athlete, it's a girl going to MVP. If it's a boy, going to racers.
I have a perfect example for you.
Kemba Nelson is a perfect example.
No, I have a perfect example for you before you go on.
Go ahead.
Jamaican athlete just transferred from Baylor to the University of Arkansas.
That's what I'm talking about.
So wait. So that's what I'm telling you, man. So that's what they're working for. They're working to go to a prestigious university because they have the better program money. So Arkansas have a good hurdles program. The hurdler is a Jamaican hurdler, you know. You so hear about it. So obviously, the Jamaican hurdler know Arkansas have one of the better programs and have a very good hurdles coach. Very good program. Coach Johnny Brown at a particular time in her career. And now she reached out to University of Arkansas and she come on board. That's her aim. Once she came here, she always wanted to, because the smaller schools don't have the better program. It's still like Jamaica money.
So maybe
there's a reason why schools like Calabar and KC, because they have better hurdles programs.
You know what is funny? You know what is funny? Most of the athletes that have done well for Jamaica have come out of school that never won champs.
But the culture won't change, money.
They didn't win champs. A lot of the athletes, especially in the sprints. Look at this comment. What Pioneer? So you take these two comments, right? What happened to all the athletes who stayed home and not going anywhere?
Because like we are suggesting them are bet on themselves. They're betting on themselves to make it in track and field, and they don't. You have a bag of them pack up on the racers right now. You have youth like, well, guess what now? Their life have been subsidized by the fact that now they're getting sponsors straight in high school. So like the Michael O'Hara's and the Jazeel Murphys and them youth there. Because the Pumas come in and Adidas come in and give them a little money. So guess what? Them can buy a car, them can rent an apartment, them can live a standard life after being an athlete, even before making it on the professional stage. A lot of the youth them bet on themselves and stay home now. But unfortunately, enough of them youth, they're not going to make it beyond the level. Enough of them youth don't have the kind of parenting background where some of the other youth them have. A youth with a steady parenting background, I said to them youth, listen, go to America, go take that college education. You can become this. We see a youth like Sekou Clark. He's now an immigration lawyer. Him have a steady daddy who was a coach, but who decided to listen, me a bank on this youth, I'll get
who burn him out? Who burn him out at champs and make him run
into that? At least him daddy had the foresight to say, listen, him not bound to make it out of track and field. So listen, go get yourself a college education in the States. And the youth has turned himself, has made it in track and field. Now he's a liar. And that is why I say Mannings. But a youth with very poor parental guidance and very poor parental background.
So that's what I'm saying, that is a management who is responsible for the athlete. That is where the problem is, you know.
Virgin, but it come down to that. They will come down to that, but at the same time, Mannings, what we are saying a talent like a Brianna Liston, it was unwise for her to choose to go into the US college system.
But that's what Tina Super said.
It is unwise. No, and by what he made the choice, Pioneer. Don't say it is unwise.
All right.
You don't know what kind of counseling she got and how she's going and where she's going. I would leave it to just what Manningsman said. We have a good test case here. We have a perfect test case with the twins and with Brianna Liston. Let us see how it goes.
So let's check my Pioneer.
Yeah, come again.
4 years
now ask you the question the man is asking. So if Brianna Liston was your daughter, so saying what would you advise her to do?
Well, as I said, she would be going to MVP.
But that me talk about in a Bridget. That's exactly what me talk about.
That is my personal view.
Exceptional.
There are other factors that might have influenced her going abroad. You know, there are other independent factors that we don't know about. There are factors.
All right, Mannings, give me a second, Mannings. My other issue with her, you know, she's not a specialist in a virgin. Brianna Liston is one of those versatile athletes, and that is what I fear for her in a US college system, because these coaches are gonna take advantage of her virgin. They're gonna have her on 4x4.
Pioneer, you don't know that yet. That we care about
Come on, Mannings, what's wrong with that, Mannings? That means that these people, virgin. You ever see the NCAA yet? NCAA is around 3 races in a 2 hour and a virgin.
200 and 400.
3 races not 2 hour and a Mannings. What do you, brother? You ever observe the NCAA system yet, Adam?
Anyway, listen. I want to do this because today, right? I want to ask you this. Today we had a discussion on the channel about the top 10 Jamaican female athletes of all time in descending order, meaning who is number 1, number 3, all the way down.
Athletes are sprinters.
Athletes. I mean, in terms of whether you do hurdles, 400, 100, 200, 800, right? These are the 10 names. I just wanted to look at it, and then once you give us your thoughts, then we can move to the events for tomorrow. But I did tell the people that when I have the experts on, I'll have them discuss. So you guys are the expert. So that is the list that we came up with. And I think we have a call coming in as well. So you seen the list?
Yeah, man, we'll see the list, man.
All right. So tell me what your thoughts are on that list. We have a caller trying to get into the show.
Karen Stewart, have to make this list, man.
Karen Stewart must be on the list. Tell me who you're going to take off and put her on. That's it, you know. You have to take off somebody.
It looks solid. Still up already.
Grace Jackson.
Navlin. Me have a job, Navlin.
What?
Yeah, man.
Navlin Williams-Mills who recover from cancer, brother, come medal for Jamaica.
Yeah, in the relays, and Karen have gold medals in the relay too. Karen have silver medal at the Olympics. Karen have silver medal at the World Championship. Karen have it up on the list.
Even over Sharon.
What?
Even over Sharon, yeah?
Over Sharon
We'd have to go with
Sharon Simpson is an Olympic gold medalist and a world champion gold medalist, brother.
In the relay. Same thing
relay?
like in relays. You know which individual events? You know win an individual goal.
Oh, you mean?
You know which event? she win silver at the 1-2-2. Which and
silver, yeah.
Silver at the 1-2-2. You can't carry on the list.
Have a call on that. Hold on.
Yeah, man, me have to find a spot. Pioneer right, man. Let me look for Sharon, her name stick out to me and Karen Stroke.
Welcome to the show, caller.
Yeah, good evening, man. Good evening. Good night.
Good night.
Bless up, Southie. Southie, go on.
Bert, go on, Bert.
Big up. And a special party shout out to Chris Lynch and the soup, man.
Yeah, I said.
Respect, yeah, we never know that the soup is a 40s man, you know. Never know that.
Well, if you don't know,
man, they have purple blood. Man, they have purple blood, Chris. Right, sure.
If you don't know that a stone you live on here.
Yeah, man, they have purple blood, right, sure.
No, man, the soup look like him a man like me, man. We don't really tell the world. So,
no, man. Man, rep the purple, brother.
Yeah, man, that's something.
No, so.
Yeah.
But
no, so.
Yeah, more ask you now. Because I am a casual track and field fan, and I just watch the big meets, them, the Olympics, the World Championship, and the US trials and the Jamaican trials and stuff. But I don't follow Diamond League and all that stuff. You understand? But listen now. This is the question of me. I watch a thing from day and night, and every time them have a meet in Oregon, right? And the Americans run sometimes, and I always hear people say, dismiss it a lot of times and say, oh, it's because of the fast track, it's because of the fast track and all of that, right?
Especially Pioneer.
But now them have the best runners in the world, the fastest runners, all of them up there. How come the world record now break up?
All right, I'm take it, Southie.
I like to hear, man.
All right, so I'm tell you that. Boy, I think about it too, in a virgin, but I want either one or two things, Southie. All right, that track I want to run pan was relayed in 2020, see? So this is not the Oregon track we used to from them time. But we can't even go to last year at the US trials to get some fast times. See, but me have a theory in a Southie, and as a man who love track and field, I might think it's strange to me say this, but me tell people all the while say not all tracks and all clocks are not created equally. So I say so because when you look on the history of Oregon, I can name out probably 7 or 8 to 10 US athletes who have PBs on them track here, where them not run the time close to them time there again. I mentioned 2 of them earlier. So I say so.
Let me get you understand now.
What that is a miss.
Girls. Somebody that mentioned the time where the American girls doing at the 100 meter, doing the rounds and stuff. But now lately me get to understand that during them trials they had a wind. That's why them time it's so fast during the trials. I
was going to point that out there, so to say that is a major difference at the World Championship now. That the
you know what my question? I thought about that too, Chris. But you know what the question I'm ask? Now, right, normally if we have a Olympics or a World Championship in August, this time of July would be about the time when we get the US trials, right? This time in mid to late July. So if, for example, next year when the World Championship are going to happen in August, the US trials are going to happen around about this time. All the time we hear about this quick win 80 times in the US trial. But since we are watching World Championship, we have not had one win 80 time. What is it about this meet that has made it different from all the other meets and keep Oregon?
And you have to factor in the heat. It is extremely hot this year. And you must factor the fact that the American athletes are not at their best. They don't have a good crop this year. Because when you see it's a white athlete, no race kind of thinking, is their best hope in a 200. It tells you that they are not churning. They didn't churn out the kind of quality crop that they would normally churn out. So they can have their bad year too. It's just a bad year for the US
But
in the sprint.
I don't think he's speaking specifically to the American athletes doing so. I think he's saying that.
But the American athletes are the top of the crop, apart from Jamaica in sprinting,
No,
if the Americans are not sprinting, nobody else not sprinting,
Go ahead, Soti.
Based on the facts that people are say the track fast. I did expect to see some world record go down. It no matter if Americans, even like let's say the 400-meter hurdles with the Brazilian and all that stuff. You know what I mean? With the Brazilian guy and them with them. They expect, but me not see now any world record get broken since them.
No,
I think
it might just happen in the hurdles. It might just happen in the 400.
To pick up on Salty point though, it's the same thing. It was a disappointment when Ilian Thompson run 10.54, because when everyone saw that run 10.61 after doing rounds at the Olympics, they thought, no, going to Eugene, this record is going to break. And it didn't happen. It didn't plan out that way.
But the 10.54 was fast, Chris.
Yeah, but she just ran 10.61 doing rounds running against stiff competition.
I'm pointing at the clock at the end of the race.
Yeah, and then now come to Eugene at the same track now.
One last thing though. So, I don't want to hold up still. I give somebody else a chance to discuss this top 10 thing. But to what Pioneer was saying about the young girl, Brianna Liston, right?
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I am the kind of person, I always feel like, say, I don't like give opinion on them people of things because me not think we know everything about them life. Like why they make certain decisions and everybody different. Everybody live a different life. Like some people might poor than some and need the money right now and so them go pro. And next person probably have a parent to say, listen, why you go to school? You understand?
Sure.
So me always feel like say, just because one person do something don't mean the next person needs to do it. Unless we know them individual situation. Like it could simply, me don't know about Brianna Liston's situation, but it could simply be a thing like, why did she come to Farid and go to school? Maybe her father live in Texas and gone for years and say, come, me get to see you no more often. Like me not in a fair case, Me just say when you judge them situation, I think we have to know more about each person, and they can say why that certain decisions are made.
Point. We just speak. We are speak as track and field fans and lovers of the sport and wanting to see athletes represent well for Jamaica.
What you want to see, because you're open for the best for them.
Yeah, that is the perspective where we are speak from. You're 100% right in saying, and that is why I say a lot of these persons who end up going, all right. So, for example, I get the feeling that the Clayton twins now have a high level of education. I could be wrong, but I get the feelings that them not have that. And when you see them mother, you feel like here, it's just like you said, Salty, this is probably somebody who are bank pan. Get some money right now. You understand me? I said, so get some paper right now. Go school the next 3-4 years. You're not gonna have nothing to help your
just
mother.
To support the point, Liquor Pioneer. Kevona Davis, had they not changed the grading system in the US, she was just about to go to MVP. But then they had a rule change in terms of the grade that is accepted at college.
So them drop it so she couldn't get accepted. There you go.
So she get accepted. So just to show you that she wasn't planning, she was going to Steve Nino. That was going there because she didn't have another option at the time. But once she had the option to come overseas,
everybody
went
live
overseas.
A situation. Everybody live a whole for different ways.
You have a point, Salty. But I'm saying we just speak from we just speak from where we sit down on set here, right? So I look on as a track and field fan and as a person who advocate for track for continuous Jamaica's great track legacy. As I said, a person's reality, them parental background, them family situation, are gonna determine the real steps that them take. Yeah. You understand? So we just speak as a sideshow. We don't really have no influence. Understand? So, you have a point, my brother.
Michelle, I just want to point out that.
Looking at this,
yeah, go ahead, Sauti. You're up on the line. I hear a thing.
looking at this top 10 list, I was watching it today, see? But after a while, I'd have to stop still. But like this, like Superintendent McGregor now, he probably know more than this. But somehow I think there must be somebody from the 70s or somewhere on there who can make this list. Maybe the soup can remember some people.
Somebody was saying about a Pusey person, but I don't know.
Jacqueline.
Yeah, they were saying that Jacqueline Pusey, but I don't know.
Jackie Pusey went to Morantby, I think, in 1979.
Or St. Mary.
Yeah, St. Mary.
So, let me answer you like this.
No only can it up, Sauti. Don't do that. Don't you older than me, Sauti. Don't do that.
Jamaica's first Olympic gold medal winner on the female side was Diane Hemmings.
Yeah.
And that was in 1996.
Yeah.
And that I'll tell we say we weren't doing particularly well before Merlin Atty in the 80s. It's like how we can talk of George Road and Arthur Witt and Herb McKinley. There are no women and Billy Miller. There are no women of that kind of repute before.
Yeah. Well, the only one that I would think of as a Sauti would be Nicole Mitchell, and you could mention Bridget also being gold medal winners. But I think the strongest one that is being mentioned is Karen Stewart. The strongest one that could come into the 10 would be Karen Stewart. But Nicole and Bridget could get a mention, because
I would argue that Bridget needs to be on this list also. Bridget is a world champion,
So who you going to keep?
I tell man, it's Sharon Simpson over Karen Stewart or Bridget.
You don't think Sharon should be on that list, in my opinion.
Sharon, all right?
So, all right, bless up, man.
Yeah, man, all right.
Doing the thing, man.
All right,
respect, my brother.
Yeah, man, bless up, man.
All right. Yeah, man, cool, Sauti. Yeah, man, respect. Yeah. All right, so Pioneer, listen, you can't just tell me who should be on the list, One of them, big up Michelle, and I think we also had Nicole earlier. When the females come on, we always want to make sure we highlight them. We understand me. Michelle
Pioneer.
Shelly,
go back to the list, man. I have some important thing on my office. I think it makes sense. The only thing why I don't business with the burnout system again. You know why? You have the option to go one and done. And you can get more money from sponsors that way. So let's say you go to college and show your talent. Obviously, you can run faster times than running in high school. You get more money signing a contract there. So the burnout shouldn't be a big factor again because you can go one and done. Abby Steiner doing it.
Chris, that still defeat the purpose if you look at college education. You get the college education and you go for look for.
No, but you still maximize by getting more money, by signing a contract with more money now because
true, but
you say faster times while going at school.
True, but I said to you, Chris, if you're parent, if you're one who is being directed by parental influence, then, and your parents say, "Come on, Chris, I want you to go get a college education in the US." If you go one and done, you now get that college education. Yes, you're gonna make some money, but you could sign a contract for 2 years, get injured in the second year, and then what happened to you after that?
No, most of them continue going to school after Pioneer, but them pay for it themselves.
That
like, most of the athletes them do that. Them still go school while them do them thing, but them just take the money and pay for school themselves.
Omar McLeod, right?
Yeah.
That McLeod, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Bloomfield did it. Same thing, man. So them do it, man, Pioneer. So the burnout is not a big factor again when you can do that.
All right. Winston Berger said that Pusey went to St. Mary, and then he says Nicole Mitchell never won an individual medal.
All right. So I'm gonna make a went to the list, man. You have got to have Grace Jackson and you have got to have Grace Jackson and put on Bridget Foster Hill.
I had her on mine, but people are saying that Grace Jackson was doing it before Merlin Atty.
Yeah, but we are talking about accolades and achievements.
And she have individual medals, I understand. Silver
no, Bridget has gold.
But Merlin have no gold.
Where's it?
But Listen, you can't use gold medal now because if you go take off Grace
The
Jackson.
pioneer nature of Merlin.
No, but Merlin have gold. Merlin have two gold in the World Championship 200 meter.
Yeah.
One she get one of them she got because of a suspect of a disqualification. But one she crossed the line first. So Merlin have 2 gold in the World Championship 200 meter.
Running against people who are aided at that.
Yeah, man.
So you're saying that Grace cannot be on it.
Not at the expense of Bridget.
I agree with Bridget over Grace.
And Novlin Williams Mills Pioneer was saying that she should be off.
All right, it's Sherry. All right, when you look at Sherwin, we're going to toughen it. Sherwin was a part of that first 4x1 winning team in 2004. First time I win the 4x1.
And she got a silver.
She got a silver medal in 2008. However, Navlin have 1 bronze medal individual. And then she's a part of that historic 4x4 in 2015. And then she have several other 4x4 medals. So that call is a kind of a tough call still. But Sharon have other medals, so Sharon have other individual, other relay medals.
Yeah, but why Navlin will beat out Sharon is her longevity. You kind of want to look at Sharon as a one-hit wonder. You know what I mean? She didn't have that longevity when Navlin have. So I would keep Navlin over Sharon.
Yeah, and they're saying what some person are saying is that maybe on Thursday, Sherika Jackson get added to the list.
Manins, you tip me. I was going to say somebody is going to move because Sherika is right in line.
But stick up it right now, sir. See? Right now, before Thursday, before tomorrow.
Next year, Sherika addition.
No, man, hold on, so Sherika have, when I forget, Sherika have bronze medal in the Olympics in a 400, bronze medal in the World Championship 400, silver medal in the World Championship 100 meter where she just win, bronze medal in the Olympic 100 meter. I'm not going to put Sherika. Sherika have to be on it. So Sherika has been around a while, you know, brother. Sherika has just come to the thing, you know. Sherika has been here a while, you know.
Well, you'd have to put her in over Navlin then. Probably.
Yeah, put her in over Navlin. So Navlin would have. Plus Sherika have several, plus a lot of the accolades that Navlin have. The glory of the 4x4 in 2015. Sherika have that too. Plus Sherika have a couple other 4x4 medals too. Well, Navlin have too. So Sherika have it up on this even before tomorrow.
Really?
Why, man, whoever give you this list to make really set you up.
Well, I think we have to wait until we want to see Sherika Thursday. But I think she deserves
no,
to
man, but myself, man, if you drop and broke her foot tonight and around tomorrow, she have to make the list. She and merit right now. Man, she has a world champion.
Dennis.
She have a world championship silver medal. But she win in the 100 meter. She has a Olympic bronze medal.
She's only athlete to win 400 meter medal and 100 meter medal. I don't think.
Well, plus, don't forget. Hold on. I give you this. I give you her resume. She has a gold medal in the 4x1 in 2019. She has a gold medal in the 4x1 in the Olympics last year. She have a gold medal in the 4x4 2015. She have a bronze medal in the 4x4 2019. I think she have one. Yeah, man. So that have 3 Olympic gold medals and 1 bronze medal. 2 individual bronze medal in the 400 meter. 1 at the Olympics, 1 at the World Champ. An individual bronze medal in the 100 meter and a silver medal in the 100 meter. She have to make the list.
All right,
she's a part of a big 3, you know, man. So
Remember, we're not just talking about the list, you know, because we're doing the list in order as well.
No, we'll get the 10 and then we'll put them in order afterwards.
Winston Novlin Williams Mills have been performing for over 10 years, brethren. Come back from all cancer and come medal. Yo, the man are not easy, you know.
Sherika Jackson probably then our 7th year now, you know.
But no, man, Novlin Mills go around 14 years, around 13
yeah, but
years.
But the accolades and the achievements, man. We can't discount that. That's how we judge in a track and field, brethren. No, I will tell that Novlin Wills, and this is how we end up in a situation like this in a country like Jamaica that has had so many outstanding women performing, brethren. So, but we can't discount the accolades and achievements, because that is why we compile greatest of all time lists. So, how we go around that?
So, who is number one?
Now, hold on, brethren. Make we solidify the list first, and I think maybe we can figure out the order for a different night. But tonight, we solidify the list and make sure that we're not excluding anybody. Because if we had taken that original list, Mannings, we wouldn't have Bridget on it, we wouldn't have Sherika on it, and we wouldn't have Karen Stewart on it. So.
Yeah, but here's what happened now, Pioneer.
Yeah.
Chris is saying that Novlin deserves to be on the list, you know.
Come again.
Brethren, a friend from Oregon called me and said, Lorraine Fenton, I'm going to leave out Lorraine Fenton and the jumper, and Smith the jumper.
Trisha K. Smith, the first medalist in the triple jump female.
Yeah.
Over Udo.
Guys, say a gold medal,
Yeah, she have a gold medal. But she only had one. I think she have one gold medal and a bronze medal. I think that is what. But
gold medal, though, you know. A one, the Hemmings have, you know. A one, the Hemmings have.
Yeah. But no, she have one gold and one silver. She got silver in the World Championships in the year. No, she have one silver in the World Champs and one bronze or silver in the Olympics. She won. What she get in a 2000? She won another medal in 2000. I think that was a silver medal. And she win. And she have a Olympic gold, Olympic silver, and a World Championship silver.
If you're going to do that, you know, okay. Yeah, man. Melanie
she have some 4x4 medal, you know, so you can't discount that either. So.
Yeah, Lorraine Fenton should be on it still, you know.
Why? Yeah.
Over Juliet Cuthbert.
Man was other man that she should be on it over Juliet.
Yeah, man. I think Juliet Cuthbert
Fenton should be on it because she win gold.
Juliet win 2 silver and 1 Olympics in the Bridget.
Yeah, so Juliet is just like Karen, you know. So if you are gonna move Juliet, you have to move Karen too, because the same kind of achievement them have.
But I don't think Lorraine Fenton have the resume for remove any of those 2 ladies. That's
no,
what I think.
Because at the time when she did it, is that, you know, Southie had asked, she had done it before, you know. She's kind of in the pioneer
Fenton's best medal is ours. Silver. Fenton's best medal is silver, right?
No, man. Gold, man.
Gold medal she win.
Gold on the 400 in which World Championship again? Remind me.
I don't remember, but when I coached them, say a goal she win. A World Championship.
Hold on, gentlemen. I verify that something. I think so. You know that like a piece of the history that kind of is like a blur part of the history that for me. You know.
We'll check it out, you know.
Check it out. Just put in Lorraine Fenton, Graham are Martin.
Yeah. Well, so my time, you know, like the two-time Olympic silver medalist, 1 world champion, one time gold. She won a world championship. She have 2 silver medals. She have 3.
In what events?
Okay, all right. Let me get the events.
400 she run much and I run not now.
Yeah, but we want to know if I really are. Remember, you have Sandy Richards in them time that one. Them they have a bad 4x4 team, you know. So look at.
I doubt if them did win. Them never win.
In the 2000, she won silver in the 400 meter and silver in the 4x4. In World Championship in 2001 in Edmonton, she won gold in the 4x4. She won and she won a silver in the 400 in Paris.
That matter about. So is a silver medal she have in the individual. I know that.
She not gold.
She not gold. She not
individual event.
Regine, but it come like listen. 2001, she win silver. she win silver. 2003, she win silver. 2005 in Helsinki, she win. Yo, in 1999. No, man, I won for medal. Them there, brother.
You seen at that time, because if all right, put in Sandy Richards now. You see Sandy Richards thing mirror her thing to because they were on the same 4x4.
Sandy Richards not up to fair level, not at all.
Sandy Richards have one individual medal to so. Sandy Richards have one huh? I think it's a bronze. Yeah, she have an individual bronze, but she have a couple of relay silvers, and I think that same gold medal team she's on it too. So, I don't think Fenton, I don't know, boy, it's a tight thing. You might have expanded to a top 20, you man.
No, man, a top 10, man. So we are gonna get one of the coach them to come and
here, Coach Minzy and the thing. Coach Minzy kind of young still, so I don't know the history like that. But this all right, you know the thing, all right. You see,
we now extend the list, so we have to take out somebody and put her on RGC off the list.
You are for mention now, because all right, me look on Bridget and Margaret still.
A one medal, no one gold medal.
That may I say I know too, because
but I'm saying gold medal is sufficient. You must have criteria. Gold medal is sufficient to make the list. I would want
individual gold medal. Individual.
Yeah, individual gold medal should be one of the criteria, and then your work down. Yeah.
So today we have a discussion. Me and Preacher and the virgin named Dave was on KLS. Them call we not doing the scoreboard. All right, and we have a discussion. Them that some what's his name? Rob Walker at the end of the 100-meter. I don't know if you were listening when him said Shelley is the greatest, is possibly the greatest 100-meter sprinter ever. And him include Bolt. And Gail Davis says she agree. All right, so them Zidane and him on the station, them have a little conversation about. So them invite you to come discuss it. Now I had gone ahead and done a little table where I tell them that these are the factors that we need to consider when we have considered these things. I put on 1, medal. 2, times and performances. 3, longevity. 4, impact. 5, the competition where you beat. And 6, your place in history. You see all of the ladies them on this, and the ladies them we have mentioned. But I've got to put them names and them accomplishments through the mill of deeds. This
but before you finish doing it, without even thinking about it, the fact that Usain have world record make Shelley cannot be over him overall. Because Shelley not have world record.
No, that is exactly what
that alone make me say Usain stands alone.
All right, good. So whenever I go on the board, Shelley will win it. I'm gonna tell the man them say, you know, have a Shelley catch ball, she'd have one either broke the record or be the person who closest to it. And 2, win a 3rd Olympic gold medal. And 3, win probably another world championship gold medal where makes you double board. So, but that's a different conversation.
And that's not throwing cold water on Shelley, but I don't think Shelley career, she has been the fastest woman ever. Like.
Shelley tops. But me I say no, for the purpose of this list now, I would want to apply the same formula when we use to judge the bold Shelley thing. So even though Bridget have a 1 gold medal, if I put her through the test at time with these 6 criteria, understand me I say? Medals, times and performance, longevity, impact, the competition where she do it against, and the place where her gold medal put her in history.
Quality of medal must be a criteria, man.
Yeah, but that is one criteria. That is one of the 6 criteria, coach.
But this list, gold medal must stand up.
So let me ask this, if that is the case, when you're doing the men's list, Herb McKinley would not be on it then?
Maybe not. Not up there, because we have so many others. You couldn't put a Herb McKinley over Johan Blake.
Really?
And all right, and then
you know, the people don't realize. Oh, it's because people are use the back end of Johan Blake career now. People don't realize how great Johan Blake was, brother.
Chris, using my very table you may have so. If I say times and performance, Johan Blake are the 2nd fastest man in the 100 and the 2nd fastest man in the 200 meter. In a history, brother. And him have a gold medal in the World Championship. He have 2 silver medals at the Olympics. And enough Jamaican men finalists that rank above Blake.
That's why him tarnish his own record now. And that's why him tarnish his own record right now, you know. Him tarnish his own record, you know. Well, him should have left long time.
Well, I think him still cement. I don't know if people realize this. If every time Johan was fit, him run behind Bolt. Every time he was fit, Gatlin or Tyson better stay off because Johan was sure for second place. 1 or 2 when him fit. Every time
gentlemen, we're gonna stray from the female list too.
Yeah,
so obviously we have to compile a male list, you know, man.
Well, leave a problem there already, man.
Yeah, but so hold on. Hold on. For the purpose of the list, we go do it by a process of elimination, Bridget. So let us look at the sure picks for this list. Persons that we can't take off of the list for no purpose at all. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ladies at the top are sure can't come off. You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Million Walker can't come off of that.
Yeah, man, Million have our thing right there.
See? Can't come off of the list. Olympic gold, World Championship gold, and Olympic and World Championship silver. She can't come off of the list. See,
Dion Hemmings at once.
Olympic record at that. Dion Hemmings had the Olympic record, Tina Breche. When she won that gold in 96, she ran the Olympic record.
And she's the first. She's the first Caribbean female gold medalist.
Caribbean female gold medalist.
That must be a part of your criteria, Pioneer.
Place in history. That's how I say place in history, Breche. That's how I say. You know, my thing, place in history. That gives her a unique place in her history. Well, we cannot be erased. None of that.
Relay medals too.
Yeah, man, she has some 4x4 relay medals. And she have 2 silver medals, 1 at the Olympics and 1 at the World Championship. I think maybe the World Championship one is a bronze medal, but she have a World Championship medal. But I know she have a silver in a 2000, in addition to the gold in a 96. So we could almost say DNA is cemented on the list too.
Pagan is saying that by tomorrow, Sharika is number 5 on the list.
Yeah, but that not come yet though, man. Bridget forgot 7. Bridget forgot right after Diane.
Yeah,
but Bridget gold medal and the first, as well as the Caribbean sprint hurdle champion. No other Caribbean female sprint hurdle champion never did till Bridget do it, you know. And a gold medal. So she would have dropped under Diane.
Diane.
Yeah. Yeah,
the thing though in a soap is that Bridget's career, even though it wasn't short, she never have no whole achievement, you know. And Bridget don't even have another bronze medal for back up her medal. You know?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, you know. That's a champion, you know.
Yeah, but the solitary medal, so how much
at the highest level, you know.
And then she had a World Championship silver medal to Winners Pioneer, don't you?
Yeah.
And bronze.
No man, hold on. In a when?
Yeah man, she have a bronze medal.
Mm-hmm.
What the American hurdler name?
Which year?
The one with the finger there.
Yeah.
Divas.
Yeah man, she come third to Gail Divas in that event, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Bridget.
Yeah,
Bridget not compete against Divas, brother.
100-meter hurdles World Championship in Helsinki, man.
That's 2005?
Yeah.
Bridget in France,
she come second.
Paris, in Paris I went. Paris I did which year again? Paris I did
2003. So the back to back. So back to back she medal.
Yeah man, she get silver medal.
And then 2009 she strike gold.
We never remember about them then, Bridget. Right? We never remember about them.
What you know, Pioneer? Also, you know, remember say she win Commonwealth gold, Pan American gold.
Yeah, we're not good on the Sado. We're not good on the Sado.
We're not good on this.
We're not good on this.
We're not good on the Bush League, man.
We're not good on this. All right, all right. Them 2 medals cement Bridget. Them 2 medals cement Bridget.
Yeah, man.
Them 2 medals cement Bridget.
There are people them now are the silver medal and the longevity people them now. Down there, so. With Karen and Juliet. Well, Karen and Juliet together. If you move Karen, you have to go move Juliet. If you move Juliet, you have to go move Karen.
So, you know what difference and what I use and make the distinction though. Juliet now have no gold medal at all, not even a relay, you know. She have 2 silver medals and 1 Olympics.
Yeah, that's a point. Yeah.
You know, no gold medal at all. Pull apart the Wikipedia, man.
Oh,
So Karen long above her still, and she's above her.
You'd have to put Sherika above her too. Because
Yeah.
Sherika, when you look at Sherika resume,
Remember, Sherika can go number 3 after this finish. Cause if she broke the world record, if she broke the world record at the 200 and number 3, she'll go on.
You know, say all right. So hold on, me go up at the top of the list now. Then, are we really putting Ilian over Veronica?
Easily.
What you talking about, Pioneer?
Easily,
Back to
man.
back. Hey, Pioneer, I don't
Yeah,
want
man.
to not behave like you don't want to disrespect me, brother, brother.
No, we're not
You
disrespecting.
could do this double, you know,
Just for the girl doing our
and
Olympics.
normal, you know.
What she doing now?
Fastest female over 200, Pioneer.
Cho. Fastest.
The fastest. Hey,
Not
Pioneer,
even
don't
think
do that. Don't question that again, Pioneer.
Don't even think.
No, let me think. But Veronica think the normal still.
Don't overthink the thing. We know it's a
Yeah,
Veronica thing tall
but
still. That's the
can't
thing.
compare to Ilian, man.
Yeah, man. I'm Pioneer. Juliet
All
Cuthbert
right.
of 1991, 4x1 gold medal. 4x1.
Oh, that one is a disqualification. Give that one then.
Then no matter to see when Merlin had to get for your gold, puppy.
Yeah, man. All right, go.
Karen have about 3 of them they do.
But Sherika have 3. Sherika have 3, virgin. 2 in the 4x1 and 1 in the 4x4.
More suspension come in. You can't. So she may move up. But what to Daniel?
Yeah.
Shouldn't Daniel Williams be over Sherika Jackson?
No, man, you're mad. What
I
kind of no, man?
will think for move up. I will think for move.
Trouble again.
Gold medal and a
Yeah,
bronze.
but Daniel have gold medal.
And bronze
Yeah,
medal.
trouble again.
We're
Now.
gonna use Pioneer. Remember, you have something for your listener name. The field was should beat Pioneer.
Yeah.
It come down to most of the favorites in that race was discarded, you know.
Competition. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically she get a cakewalk and she do it. Still count as a gold medal, but it not stand up to a Sherika.
Gentlemen, this exercise is a great exercise.
To work mention.
This is a great. I love it in the mornings. I love that thing.
But this look like it's a show by itself, man.
Yeah, trust me, Virgin.
We'll get on the check. But
Hey, all right, man, we have a chance on that thing, ain't we have a set up a show name, Top 10. See, and then we got you. Like we're doing this.
But it's subjective, you know, so you're gonna have to make some criteria.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I said. That's what I said. So I come up with a list of criteria. So I said the criteria is 1, medal, 2, times and performances, 3, longevity, 4, impact, 5, the competition with your face, and 6, your place in history. So for example, Diane Hemmings, who is the first female gold medalist in the English-speaking Caribbean, that gives her a unique place in history. You can't remove that.
Yeah.
Shelley, who is the first 100-meter winner, unique place in history. You can't take that from her.
Some persons have, that some person were saying today that Merlin Atty should be ahead of Veronica Campbell Brown.
No, sir.
No, man.
No, Bridget, I'm crazy.
I don't agree with that.
No, man.
Before Shelley,
people in Merlin Atty about 10 I put her.
Come again, too. Where's it so? How do I want to go so?
The way me feel about Merlin Atty at 10 I put her with a view of taking her off. Because our patriotism. Because our patriotism, man. Lock there.
Hey, I tell for the youngsters, them like Chris and Money. I tell you this, brother. Merlin, give me some heartache to my lad. You see how Asafa give me heartache? Merlin, give me some heartache to him. Merlin, give me some heartache as a track and field fan. And I say, yes, Merlin, have it a year. And Merlin have it up to all. Merlin have it up to all. 95 in a Chris. And I look, somebody goes, boom, I run past Merlin. And I said,
for some reason, we think like she was up against a lot of athletes that were not clean.
No, man, but even when Merlin that faced some people where you think, say, yo, Missy Murray Jose. Yo, Missy Murray Jose Porek run down Merlin and beat her up on the line, brother, and have 200 meters.
Yeah, but them have to say Murray did shot, Remember, say Murray one, and everybody says she did shot, just for that event there,
Yeah, but they hear that too. But
Yeah, that's what I hear. That. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, even the Gale Divas beat my Merlin them get. The two went up on the line with Gale Divas and Gwen Torrens. You see them two there?
One of them won their robbery still. I think
Them one
Merlin
the
still
hard,
won
them
there.
one the
They give
hard
her
wrenching,
third.
no brother. Anyway, Virgin, that list yeah, I like the list.
Yeah, man,
But,
we have to pick up Elisa next time, you know, because you don't know.
Yeah, man, because we're on the 3 hour mark and thing.
yeah.
All right.
We're not
Respect, guys. I'll see if I can join up tomorrow. But this bossy. I
Tomorrow
love this.
big event, you know. So tomorrow 200-meter final, you know.
Come on, I love this. And I have some bets that we're going to do the 1, 2, 3. And I feel the two are going different from how some people think.
Yes, sir. Elena,
Soup, me and on the same side, Soup. I mentioned it last night, you know.
Yeah, man. I feel them going put out them all. And if them put out them all, nobody else can separate our 3.
So, when no matter the 1, 2, 3 looking at, we get it upside down, downside, up, inside,
Well, I
out,
agree
wrong
with
side.
that. Yeah.
Pioneer
Three.
need to see this.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, man. Blessings.
Yeah, respect,
Well,
everybody.
Respect, Soup.
Give
Yeah, man.
Give thanks for the presence, my brethren, and you know, look forward to seeing you again soon, yeah, sir.
Yeah, man. Listen to all the persons in the comment section. Thank you for being on, keeping the show active right throughout. Really, really appreciate you. We're going to pick up this list because I was afraid of doing even a men's list because of problem. I didn't want to do it alone. You understand? But we have to get this list through people like Hubert Lawrence and them people. They met them see. You understand me at the end of it to see if they would take out some names and things, you know. But listen, Pioneer, good show.
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah,
Lynch, good show.
Yeah, man.
Go and try and see if we can get Bruce James or one of them Monday to come look at release.
No, I think this is something we can export. You master man. Listen, we need for copyright or something. We need listen. I mentioned this to you already, brother. We'll keep a show. We need to have a segment, a show card.
Top 10 we have, you know, we have a top
Jamaican
10
top 10.
the top 10 goalkeepers, the top 10. Remember, we do all for top 10s already. You know?
We can go right across sports, Virgin. We
man.
can go across sporting discipline. We can go across positions and in sports in terms of basketball and football and cricket. You know, there's such a this thing has such a wide scope where we can go and cover. We can make it so diverse. So we have to keep a show called Top 10. We need to build a promo for the Top 10 and keep a thing like Top 10 and have it at a specific time of the week where people can look forward to come chime in and give them and make them and have them participate. You understand me?
I mean, one of the 400-meter youth to talk to, you know, going to Cali. I think some of us even forget all that, you know.
And even within track and field, you know, we can go top 10 400 runners, top 10 200. You understand me? I say top 10. We can go Jamaican top 10 long distance.
I'm not telling us still, like me say that. We can't create no list with Jamaican athletes. And Herb McKinley and Arthur Winter upon it. One road name off of the man, brother.
All right, so you're my set, you know. This is my set. All right, you want me to get hold on, pause.
Drive what's the on it?
You want me to get 10 Jamaican athletes were greater than Herb McKinley right now?
We don't bother with that, brother. We don't bother with that.
Okay, we can start it now, you know.
No, we don't start it now. Chris Lynch.
Yeah, me I head out of town, but we just have to mention, say, remember, say the 200-meter final, the women is at 9:35 Jamaica time tomorrow, and the men is at 9:50. So, I don't know what time show you're keeping, Mannings, but...
What time, what we have before that? Give the events where they are before that.
You have 800-meter semi-final before that, javelin, triple jump, 5,000, 800 for women. And so basically that's only event Jamaicans will be.
Natalia goal, man.
Yeah, the 800-meter women. My bad, man. I forgot that we are the 800-meter women is at 7:10. The eats is at 7:10.
Oh, we can start seeing 8 o'clock as usual.
We in why your top 10 boxers and all of that to manage, man. Let's up to the viewers, Mannings, Pioneer, you don't know the ropes.
Respect, Chris. Man has a respect.
So,
I enjoy this, you know. I love it, you know, brother. You know, say our style is, so we love it, Chris.
You don't know. So big up, Mannings.
You know, I'm like, see, if you know, so the man them in the thing have a man them with the expertise and the knowledge, like Superintendent McGregor. Some of that.
Dave,
Listen, me I say, and
Dave,
even
we'll
within,
have some more time tomorrow.
even within, me I say this morning, even within this forum, because like, you see, it is thing I jog a whole memories too, because I never, even though me think me is a man who know track and field, inside, out, back and front. I never remember say Bridget did win a bronze and a silver medal back in the day. The man them just refresh my memory about some of the exploits of Lorraine Penton Graham.
Yeah.
So even that in itself is a great thing. So we give thanks, Virgin, and for the rest of the World Championships, we're gonna do this every night. Everybody who in the stream, give thanks. Everybody we are gonna watch later on. We have to like the stream. If you like what we are doing, if you like the content, if you like discussions that we are having here, if you like the whole idea of us doing a top 10 list, just like the video, saying share it in a group, post it in your group so others, people who have similar interests, people who are track and field people too, might just enjoy this content. Share it with somebody. Saying, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, as you can hear, we have great things coming. Subscribe to the channel. So I say, we give thanks. Saying so. Mornings.
Yeah, man. Pioneer, bless up, man. Thanks as usual, man. And to all the other persons, CC, Dave was on.
Yeah, man, we give thanks to Chris. Preacher was on briefly earlier.
Yeah, Southie calling, you know.
Southie.
All of the money from the elite group where we see that the thing. Badgio.
Great countryman. Bless up on yourself.
Yeah, Pioneer.
Good, you don't know.
yeah.
We give thanks to the support, brother. You know what,
yeah, right.
Mornings, bless up yourself, brother.
Yeah,
so
bless
keep
up.
on doing the do, my brother.
Yeah, man. All right,
Okay.
dear going to people, that is it. That is the show. You know, we say we are over and we are OUT out.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Erdis, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, you cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocho-Race, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like, yeah, someone on for the food from young, from we there, you need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.